Toronto City Schools is privileged to have these seniors finishing their home playing careers today. Each has contributed to the history and tradition of the Red Knights during their time at Toronto, and we'd like to honor their hard work and dedication at this time. Now, let's announce the class of 2022, starting with our cheerleaders. Miss Jasmine Placco. Jasmine Nicole Placco is being escorted by her mother, Ashley Placco. Jasmine is a 2-year letterman in track, 4-year letterman in volleyball, and a 4-year letterman of competition and sideline cheerleading, while being a part of the state championship cheering team her sophomore year. Jasmine has been a member of the Key Club for 2 years, choir for 4 years. After high school, Jasmine plans to attend EGCC for 2 years to get her degree in nursing and then further her education to become a nurse practitioner. I love you, Noah. This is for you. Miss Jasmine Placco. Miss Lainey Perica. Lainey is being escorted by her parents, Anthony and Tanya Perica. Lainey is a 7-year choir member, 5-year musical member, 2-year letterman for track, 2-year letterman for cheering, and is also a member of the competition squad, as well as the treasurer for the class of 2022. Lainey has received All-Conference Academic OVAC Award and is also a member of the National Honor Society, Beta Club, and Key Club. Lainey currently holds a 4.0 average, is currently first in her class. After high school, Lainey plans to attend a 4-year college, but is undecided on where she will pursue her academic career. Miss Lainey Perica. And now our football players. Mr. Aiden Mick. Aiden is the son of Adam and Allie Mick and brother of younger sister Adelie. Aiden has been involved in sports from a young age, beginning in Kansas and Texas, where his dad served in the military. He enjoyed playing baseball, basketball, and football. Since returning to Toronto, his love of sports has continued through the youth baseball program to being a 4-year member of the Toronto Red Knights baseball team, lettering twice. The youth basketball program to being a 2-year member of the basketball team, and the Toronto Titan program to being a 4-year member of the Toronto Red Knight football team, lettering 3 years. Through sports, Aiden has learned a lot about life and to appreciate the importance of friendship, teamwork, and commitment. Aiden has the opportunity to visit several college campuses in Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, and is interested in applying his earned college credits in pursuing a career in the sports medicine physical therapy fields. He plans to revisit several campuses after football season before making his final decision. Mr. Aiden Mick. Mr. Connor Peters. Connor is being escorted by his father, William Peters. Connor has played football for 1 year. During Connor's free time, he enjoys to hunt and fish and spend time with his family. After high school, Connor plans to join the military. Mr. Connor Peters. Mr. Shane Keenan. Shane is being escorted by his parents, Pat and Heather, and his brother, Jake Keenan. Shane is a 4-year letterman in football and a 3-year letterman in basketball. Shane has received 2nd team All-State, 1st team EOAC, and honorable mention in the Herald Star after his junior year. After high school, Shane is furthering his academic and football future at Youngstown State University, pursuing a degree in business administration. Go Penguins. Mr. Shane Keenan. Mr. Avery Wiggin. Avery is being escorted by his parents, Anson and Angie Wiggin. Avery is a 4-year letterman in baseball. He was all OVAC as a freshman, 3-year letterman in football, where he made all Eastern District 2nd team as a junior. Avery has also participated in 2 years of Outdoor Adventure Club, 2 years of Student Council, 2 years of Key Club, the Close-Up Program, National Honor Society. Some of Avery's other accomplishments are being named WTOV 9 Scholar Athlete of the Week, All OVAC All Academic Team, and currently being ranked first in his class and is on track to graduate with an associate's degree to the College Credit Plus program. After high school, Avery plans on majoring in engineering at an undecided college. Mr. Avery Wiggin. Mr. Joshua Fancher. Joshua is being escorted by his parents, Jason and Tammy Fancher, and his brother, Dalton. Josh is a four-year letterman in track, football, and wrestling. In Josh's free time, he likes to hunt and fish. Speaking of fish, Josh and his dad, Jason, weirdly own over 20 fish tanks all around their house. Josh says, without my dad, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Mom, too, I guess. In the summer, Josh works as a lifeguard for the Toronto pool, constantly yelling at kids, even though he was once one of those kids. After high school, Josh plans on attending West Liberty University to become a history major and pursue a career in teaching and coaching. Mr. Joshua Fancher. Mr. Landon L.T. Thomas. Landon is being escorted by his parents, Tom and Kathy Thomas. Landon is a four-year letterman in football. This summer, Landon placed third in the bench press at the Lineman Challenge at Shadyside. Landon is also a two-year letterman in track, competing in the shot put and discus. Some of Landon's other accomplishments have been deadlifting over 500 pounds and lifting 1,300 pounds with the leg press. Landon enjoys listening to music, bonfires, and has a love for animals. His most prized possession is his American Bulldog, Zeke. Landon has attended the Jefferson County Joint Vocational School for his junior and senior years studying carpentry. His dedication to bettering himself and working hard in the off-season have made his parents and family very proud. Landon plans on continuing to work in the field of carpentry after graduation. Mr. Landon Thomas. And finally, Mr. Noah Sapp. Forever number 62. Honoring today are his parents, Aaron and Joni Sapp, and his sisters, Madison, Lily, and Cammie. Noah was a special soul. He used to enjoy way too much to mention it all. He enjoyed the simple things in life, like his family. Being the only boy with three sisters, he was the protector. His friends, in which he easily made because of his sweet demeanor. His best friend, Jasmine, was just like another sister to him, and he loved her just the same. His animals, especially his dog Angus, who never left his side. Noah was the most selfless person and had a heart of pure gold. He will be remembered to those who knew him for many different reasons, but that's what his family wants most, for him to never be forgotten. Mr. Noah Sapp. Ladies and gentlemen, your class of 2022 Red Knight football players and cheerleaders. While I have this moment, and this is a nice long list, I want to announce our alumni cheerleaders who came back to cheer tonight. Miss Lena Laser, class of 2002. Andrea Rebish, class of 2000. Aubrey Sainer, class of 2017. Audrey Wagstaff, class of 2019. Becca Shamming, class of 2013. Carly Frankie, class of 2013. Carly Wright, class of 2015. Carrie Schaefer, class of 1996. Desiree Baker, class of 2013. Elise Price, class of 2016. Emily Cohen, class of 2012. Hannah Wilson, class of 2008. Hannah Laser, class of 2014. Hannah Parker, class of 2017. Isabella Irwin, class of 2020. Janice Anderson, class of 1967. Madison Zadinik, class of 2020. Megan Rawson, class of 2017. Molly Cheetalk, class of 2016. Sarah Nett, class of 2000. Stephanie Ayers, class of 2003. Taylor Johnston, class of 2011. Jaslyn Glenn, class of 2017. Jenna Lazier, class of 2018. Jennifer Gooch, class of 2005. Jenny Mislinski, class of 1999. Jessica Maynard, class of 2003. Jonna Bell, class of 2017. Jordan Reisler, class of 2019. Kaylee Osho, class of 2013. Kaylee Zadinik, class of 2014. Kennedy Cottrell, class of 2021. Chloe Stock, class of 2019. Kiara Smith, class of 2019. Maddie Anderson, class of 2021. Maddie Wilson, class of 2013. Maddie Stewart, class of 2021. Madison Sapp, class of 2020. Mallory Brown, class of 2002. Mindy Phillips, class of 2012. Riley Kenzie, class of 2021. Sarah Yaros, class of 2019. Tammy Jaworski, class of 2005. And Taylor Stewart, class of 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto High School alumni cheerleaders. This just in, the alumni cheerleaders are being sponsored tonight by Ibuprofen and Bengay. Red Knights have won the toss and elected to receive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network. I'm Rich Coburn. Be joined by someone special coming in just a second. But until then, let's go to pregame, shall we? Please welcome to the field at this time the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusader Marching Band.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We proudly present the 2021 Steubenville Catholic Central High School Crusader Marching Band. Our band is under the direction of Mr. Sam Johnston and Assistant Director Zeke Pulowski, along with Royalette Coach Sarah Mattioli and Color Guard Coach Alex Grafton. And the Crusader Band is led by Drum Major Joe Stetson. Tonight, we present a little halftime during pregame with selections from our Fright Show. Our first selection was one of Michael Jackson's biggest songs and video hits, with a little help from Vincent Price. Drum Major Joe Stetson, is your band ready? Here's the Crusader Marching Band with Thriller.
Okay.
Originally released in 1962, this song comes up out of the crypt every Halloween. Here's the Crusader Marching Band with Bobby Boris Pickett's Monster Mash. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Steubenville Catholic Central High School Crusader Marching Band. Thank you for your kind attention this evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your hats and join in singing while the Crusader Band plays our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Clark Hinkle Field as your Red Knights are set to do battle with the Crusaders from Steubenville Catholic Central. Good evening, everyone. I am Rich Coburn, and joining me, a special guest here for maybe a quarter or maybe a half or however he feels comfortable. It's going to be one of those great games when you have this man by your side. Please help me welcome Coach Bill Stone. How you doing, Coach?
Just fine. How are you?
I'm doing well as we get ready to go here on what used to be what I thought was going to be a really muggy day of clouds and rain. Turned out to be actually a pretty nice evening for football.
It's a beautiful night for football, and this is the way football should be. I know it's been a little bit warm so far this year in the fall, but we're looking forward to a great game tonight.
It is, of course, your Red Knights coming in with a chance to go to the OHSAA state playoffs, which will end up being Saturday if, depending on what goes on here, the Red Knights can actually control their own destiny. They win, they're in, Coach.
Absolutely, and we've had a few ups and downs this year, but I think we're playing pretty well here recently, and so that's a good thing going into the playoffs.
Taking a look at Steubenville Catholic Central, their record right now coming into this game is 3-6. Your Red Knights are 4-5, and this could also be a record-setting night too for the Red Knights, as Mr. Bowser has tied already Jake Keenan's record of kick returns back for touchdowns. If he gets one tonight, well, he will then, of course, set his own record and put his own name in the history books at Toronto High School.
Oh, he's a special athlete. There's no doubt about that. And probably more important, the quality of the kid. And he's a straight A student. And I've had him in the classroom. And what a great kid to be around.
Also, too, for this game, both Kinseys are inactive. Zane has been inactive for a couple of weeks now, and Zeb was inactive last week and will be inactive tonight as well. But then again, you also have Bowser and Baker in the backfield for the Red Knights, which is not too shabby.
No, not at all. I'd love to see Cam have a great night tonight and look forward to seeing him run the football.
There's 6 minutes here before we get ready for the kickoff. Believe it or not, I know we laugh and we goof off and say this, but for the first time, I think I actually saw the kickoff or the coin toss, Coach.
I know you did, and you were studying it as you were watching it. You were excited that. And kind of a little bit unusual where we won the toss and we wanted the football.
You're exactly right. So, Red Knights, like he just said, are going to receive as we're now waiting for both teams just to come onto the field. As of right now, though, the playing comes down to 16, Coach.
Yes, it does. And I just want to say something. I'm looking at the quality of our field that we have here with the turf and the new stands that are up and the track on the other side and our baseball field and the facilities we have are just phenomenal for a school our size. And our hats are off to our superintendent, Maureen Taggart. She has just done a phenomenal job getting all this together and making it work out. And she's not done. We got more to go.
It is beautiful here, and of course you can't really see because of where the camera angle was, but over to the left where our band normally sits is going to be a nice cemented slab over there with a nice pavilion and everything else by the time that this is all said and done.
Yes, they got a round 2 coming up, and I guess they're going to start in the spring and try to get as much done as they possibly can then. Looking forward to all of it.
New Vice President Eric Garrington. New Secretary Sarah Nett. New Treasurer Sarah Manson.
So Central is actually getting ready to come out as I see them walking across. We want to welcome everyone to the broadcast. If you're watching on the K-Night Network YouTube, well, welcome. We truly do appreciate it. And if you're if you're walking, Coach, if you're watching.
That's all right.
We haven't even started this game and already I'm starting. Can you believe it? And then I looked at the roster and went, oh, thank goodness. Let Suffin is an Italian.
Yeah, there's a lot
descent,
of Italians
so I truly
out there
appreciate that.
Without a doubt.
Because he's going to help me. And if I do butcher her last name, I do apologize. We're going to try not to do that for you as I went ahead and checked pronunciations and different things like that. But I do happen to see Steubenville Catholic Central over on the far side getting ready to take their sideline.
When they start running, just center.
Yes, it looks like they're getting ready to come out on the field, and it will be interesting to see what they're going to try to do to stop us because we do have some skilled people with some speed, so it could be pretty interesting.
And here comes the Steubenville Catholic Crusaders to the field.
That when we were in high school, they started.
You stood all the time too, huh?
Oh yeah. So it should be a good game. Typically, it was us, and I think it was back in 1974 we started this rivalry back up, and we happened to play them here, and that's of course when we had a grass field, and people said that we parked buses underneath to get the proper crowning on the field, but that wasn't true. But anyway, it brings back great memories of us and the quality of the games that we have with them, and looking back to Bobby Morris and Greggy Bain and those coaches and how they went at it, and the respect for each other. And even today, I still have good friends from Central. We competed against each other, and it's always good to see them.
What's really, really great is what I always say every time Toronto plays Central. Yeah, it's a rivalry. Yes, it's always a good game. But no matter what your record is when you go into that game, throw it out the window.
Absolutely.
Because both teams have to be prepared, ready for battle tonight, no matter what the record shows. And no matter what, it's always a good game.
Absolutely. The team that comes out of here definitely gets bragging rights up and down the valley, and us being so close together, without a doubt. And it carries over into all the other sports also.
So if you are watching on Jefferson County Cable, well, thank you so much for joining us and tuning us in. I know my uncle, my Aunt Sherry, my Uncle Greg's watching from the comfort of their home, so we truly appreciate that. I know for a fact. And we're just kind of now just sitting there waiting for the Red Knights to come out of their locker room.
It's a privilege and honor sitting here with you and Sapp, and I know that you guys got a great following in the Red Knight Nation throughout the country, and people everywhere I go and I run into somebody, they always talk about listening to the game. So,
thanks, Coach.
Yep.
It's an honor and a privilege for us to have you up here in the booth with us, because the knowledge you're probably going to share throughout the whole first quarter, second quarter, or ever how long you would like to stay, the welcome is always here for you.
I appreciate it.
It's going to be amazing. Of course, Coach Stone was on the sideline when I played, and nothing but the utmost respect for this man to my left.
Yes, we had some enjoyable times. We did good, and we're hoping to carry on that tradition.
So here comes the siren, and with that, here's come your Toronto Red Knights.
We're going to receive the football. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to kick the ball to Boucher or not. That should be interesting.
Well, I agree with you, because I was starting to think, knowing that he's coming in for that record, are the teams going to stay away from him, knowing what he did? Now, honestly, he's probably already beaten that record, because about 3 or 4, or 2 or 3, I should say, kickoff returns that he got back for a touchdown has also been called back due to penalties.
Doubt. I know. Yet, without a doubt. And Cam's not bad himself. I think he's going to be back there deep with him. So we'll see how we're going to come out, whether we're going to run the football, throw the football, or what we're going to do, because I'm sure that Coach Frankie has some matchups on mind, and he'll probably want to go to that pretty early. And you never know. He might line up and go double tight with a full backfield and try to run the ball right at him. So we'll wait and see.
As there's the sound of the game clock as we're ready to go here, as your Red Knights exactly doing what you said, Coach. So they're going to actually put Avery Wiggins back.
Avery's back, yeah.
And I'm trying to see the other number. Is that Bowser too?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. No, it's actually Cam Baker. And they're going to move Bowser up a little bit, thinking that maybe the leg, as he's going to come right down here in front of us. So they're moving him up to the second line, which is actually kind of smart.
Watch out for something to happen here.
Number 5, Fallon gets it.
Watch for
They're going to go up. They're going to go ahead and hand it to Bowser.
Yep.
Bowser's going to try to get to the outside. 30. He's going to keep going out to the outside. He's going to get around about the 38-yard line until he is tackled right there. And that is when your Red Knights will take over 1st and 10.
That was a surefire sign that there was probably a reverse that was going to be set up to Bowser, is why they put him on this side. So knowing that they're going to be keying on him. Here we go. This should be interesting, coming out and see what Coach Frankie wants to do.
So here they go.
I know, I feel bad. Is Ty helping you? You can zoom in.
Red Knights, looks like a little bit of confusion, but here they come to the line. Twins to the left, trips to the right. They're going to leave Mick by himself in the backfield.
Empty.
put Bowser in motion. Bowser's going to fake the handoff, and it's going to be a Mick or keeper right up the middle as he gets taken right around the 43, 44, depending on where they're going to mark it.
Little quarter, it's called a quarterback counter, where they're going to fake the end around, and then he's going to keep the ball back up the middle.
So that's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Red Knights. Ball sitting on the 44-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down 5 on the Red Knights 44-yard line.
Trying to see.
I wish we had fences like that.
Twins to the right, single receiver to the left.
Trying to look at the matchups here and see what they want to do.
It's going to be a pass play as Mick looks to throw. He's going to throw down deep. It's wide open. It's Bowser. Bowser's going to catch it at the 25-yard line as the ball gets taken down to the 20. Good enough for a first down and a whole lot more, Coach.
I tell you what, he probably had 5 or 6 steps behind him. The ball was just a hair underthrown, a little bit late getting rid of it. If he could have got rid of it early, it was an easy 6.
Bowser's going to catch it at the 25-yard line as the ball gets taken down to the 20. Good enough for a first down and a whole lot more, Coach.
I tell you what, he had probably.
The Red Knights, 10:51 on the clock. Or I'm sorry, 10:48 on the clock. 1st and 10. Ball sitting on the 22-yard line. Mick goes under center at the I formation. They're going to hand it off. I believe it's Keenan. He's going to keep his feet moving as he gets down to about 16, 17-yard line.
Look like a little inside.
No, they're going to give it to Jace Nett. I apologize,
Jace Nett,
Coach.
yeah, that was the fullback, and they're in a little trap up on the inside and fake the counter coming around.
So
2nd and 5 for the Red Knights. Ball sitting on the 17-yard line. 10 here to play in the first quarter. As Aiden Mick's going to go into shotgun. Behind him is going to be Bowser.
This should be interesting.
Twins to the right. Flag comes flying in. It's going to be a sideline warning against Steubenville Catholic Central.
Yeah, the coach is standing out on the field, and he's got to back up a little bit.
That's what we always told Safi he was in charge of when he was coaching with us.
He was the backup coach.
To get back. Yep.
Get back.
Well, at least that's what he said. I know for a fact he did more than that.
He was pretty good at it, too, from what I understand. One of the better ones we ever had, and I'm pretty proud of him.
Aiden Mick in the shotgun formation. Twins to the right. Here we go.
The option.
Mick going to option it off to Baker. As Baker takes it, gets it to about the 15 until he is out of bounds. So maybe about a gain of 3 on the play, Coach?
Yeah, it's pretty close. About 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Should be. We'll probably run the football again and try to get that 1st and 10.
Coming in the tournament seed, you can see on the bottom of the screen, the Red Knights are coming in at 13. Steubenville Catholic Central is 18 in the rankings right now. As Mick looks, hands it off to Baker. Baker's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit as he's going to switch it back up the field and gets down to about the 5-yard line on a really, really nice run with his head up by Baker to get. Should be good enough for a first down.
Very pleased. He did a nice little bounce inside there and read it pretty well and picked up another 7 or 8 yards off of that. That's a good run by Cam. I hope he has a good day today. Great kid. Love to have him in the classroom and hard worker.
1st and goal for the Red Knights. Looking.
Yeah.
Little confusion as it looks.
I think they got it now. We're okay.
I formation.
They're going to run it right there.
Going to hand it to Baker. Baker's going to keep his feet moving, but he got stood up at the 4-yard line and is going to be taken back. But not before he gains 1 yard on the play, Coach.
Yes, the Central did a nice job right there, stacking everything up. Wasn't a whole lot of room for Cam to run. So we'll see what Coach Frankie wants to come up with here. Don't be surprised if we go wide on this play.
2nd and 4 here. Ball sitting on the 4.
Yes.
8:48 here to play in the first.
We got to get our big guys up front, move them back a little bit.
So we're going to go twins to the left. We're going to go trips to the left as Baker goes out, and we're going to leave Mick all by himself. That's a lie. It may be a liar, Coach. As Keenan goes, it's going to be Keenan. He's going to take it, keeps his feet pumping as he gets close. Waiting for a signal.
If he's not in, he's down on the inch line, that's for sure.
They're going to say he's short.
That was a run over top of our big guys to the left with the big guy in the backfield, which is a good move coming down or being down this close to the goal line.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and goal here.
Yes.
Ball, like you said, probably on the inch.
Yes, it's not very much, and we got Keenan.
Looks like Keenan's going to do it.
Yeah,
he's going to take it.
He's just going to
and goes right in for a Red Knight touchdown. Nothing really special about that, Coach. Let's take a look at the replay, shall we? As the replay on the inch.
Yes, it's not very much, and we got Keenan.
Looks like Keenan's going to do it.
Yeah,
he's going to take it.
He's just going to
and goes right in for a Red Knight touchdown there by Valley Converting. As now they're going to go ahead and go for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to run it again.
Keenan in
and he got it
for the 2 points.
Yes. Well, I think Coach Frankie justified his receiving the ball after we won the toss instead of kicking. So we are up 8-0, and that was a wonderful drive.
Well, if we take a look at the replay on the 2-point conversion, there's nothing. Keenan in
he got it
for the 2 points.
Yes, right up from behind everybody and old-fashioned wedge blocking.
Red Knights get on the board first with the score 8-0 right now against Central. Central hasn't even touched the ball offensively yet, so we're going to be interested to see what they do. And this is what I'm going to probably pull Suffy in behind me just to help me out here because I feel bad.
All the interesting names that are on there. Yeah, he does a pretty good job back there.
One name I know for a fact I can't screw up. We're going to be their quarterback, Andrew Dorsey.
And he's pretty good at making wedding soup too. I got to give him a little thumbs up on that one. A big thumbs up. It's awful good.
So,
and I'm on him all the time about it. So.
Michael DeCarlo is back deep as with Primo Torricelli. As Keenan's getting ready to set to kick it away for the Red Knights.
See if he puts it in the end zone. He's due to kick one in.
There's the whistle, and there's the kick, as it's going to be a high kick, which is nice. That's going to be right off the hands of number 13, and he's going to let it fall all the way back to the 12-yard line until he just falls on it. That's Jimmy Hernan, freshman.
Even though he missed that kick, it's still the height, the leg strength is all there for Keenan.
Well, see, I like the hang time, too. That way the guys can get down there.
I mean, he's a pretty hard worker. He works hard in the weight room, going to Youngstown State, and he should do fine.
So here we go. As Dorsey is going to go under center. Twins to the left. He's going to pitch it out. Keeps his feet moving, but they're not going to have a chance to do anything until he gains maybe about a 1-yard play or 1-yard carry on the play. Red Knights defense was right there.
Yes, that was a group tackle right there. We were all involved, and we had about 7-8 guys around the football, which is a good thing. It looked like he had a little bit of an opening there for a second, but it closed really fast.
Deshaun Settis was the ball carrier, number 6. As Steubenville Catholic Central comes out in the I formation, twins to the left. Red Knights bringing the blitz. Goes back to Settis. Settis is going to try to keep his feet moving as he gets close to the 20-yard line. It's going to be tackled right there by number 56, senior Josh Fancher.
Nothing fancy about that play right there. It was just a power-off tackle. Now they got 3rd and 4, and see if we can keep them in the... Now we got a spread offense going on here, and nope, we didn't jump offside. We didn't jump.
No, they tried.
Yeah, we did okay.
As Dorsey's in the backfield in the shotgun formation, looking for the call.
We got the spread offense. See what they're going to do. 3rd and 4, they're going to counter.
And Dorsey's going to try to keep it up the middle, but
he's short.
Red Knights are not fooled. As number big 71, LT Thomas is right there.
About 4 and 2. 4th and 2, and Central's going to elect a punt. See who we got going back.
It's
going to be Napoleon back deep to punt it away for the Crusaders. Deep back for the Red Knights. Well, it's Mr. Bowser.
Yes, this could be interesting.
Here we go.
We went
There's
for
the
block,
kick.
and it shanked it off his
As
side.
they went right off it.
There
And it's
it
going to go
is.
right out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's where the Red Knights are going to take over 1st and 10, Coach.
Yes, we went for the block, and we definitely caused the kicker to rush the ball a little bit and kick the ball out of bounds, and we're going to get the ball inside right on the 30. See if he goes for it right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go with Boucher deep again and try to hit him again.
So let's see if the Red Knights even change anything, Coach, because I know I wouldn't right now. What's working, stick with it. As Mick's going to go under center. It's going to be Bowser. And it's I'm sorry, it's Cam Baker who's going to take it. As he gets close to the 25-yard line with a little bit of help from number 59 with a push, Andy Silverthorne. The 5 and the 2 look really familiar with the numbers sometimes.
Sometimes these jerseys are a little bit rough that we have, seeing the numbers, but the kids really like them. But especially when you start getting old, you can't see them as well as what you used to.
So the Red Knights are going to come back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a single receiver to the right.
Watch Keenan on this one.
Mick back in the shotgun. Baker's right beside him. Mick's going to roll to the right, looking to throw.
There he is. They got him. Throw it.
He's going to throw it deep. It's going to go. Touchdown. Right to Mr. Shane Keenan.
He ran the out and up, and you could tell we had trips on this side, and both guys did the slant, and he did the out and up off of it, and he has
beside him. Mick's going to roll to the right, looking to throw.
There he is. They got him. Throw it.
He's going to throw it deep. It's going to go. Touchdown. Right to Mr. Shane. Right in front of him.
Absolutely.
So see what the Red Knights do here as they come back to the line. Looks like they're going to go for 2 this time as well.
Same play.
It is. Keenan's going to take it.
Wow, he didn't.
And that time he's going to fall short.
He tried to do a couple steps. That's pretty much designed to get it and go straight ahead, and when he hesitated, that gave the defense, we're not blocking the outside people, plenty of time to come in.
Well, not before they get on the board for 7 points here, 6 points, as your Red Knights lead right now with the score of 14-0.
Absolutely. This is we're playing extremely well, both offensively and defensively, and I'm glad.
I agree. So with 5:05 here to play, let's take a look at some people that we need to thank here really quick, shall we? Please help us thank our sponsors, Jefferson County Cable. For all your Jefferson County cable needs, give them a call, 537-2214. J.E. Foster Funeral Home and Crematory. Please help, because where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting, Mike Biasi down there. Please help them help us recycle for our future. And Gus's Goodies, where everything right there on Main Street is always baked with love. As we go back here also to Clark Funeral Home, 537-1234. And DeCarlo's Pizza on North 4th Street. Check them out. 537-5555 as Keenan set to kick off.
No, we got a new kicker.
Oh, no,
here.
it is. It's Ashton Ellis.
Woo,
And
look at
Ashton booted
kick
it too
down.
as well as he takes
Down
it to the 15. Going to stay on his feet. He's going to keep running as he brings the ball back out to the 35-yard line. That's going to be number 18, Pergy. Tommy Pergy.
Those sponsors that you mentioned, what great people that we have here in town.
Wow.
I've had the privilege of all of them, dealing with all of them, and it's always what can we do to help out.
And,
great people.
Oh, absolutely. And we wouldn't be able to do this without them.
Absolutely.
Because when something breaks, they're always right there and say, what do you guys need?
Yep.
And we truly do appreciate it. That's going to be trips to the right, single receiver to the left, trying to draw the Red Knights off sides is Dorsey. Red Knights being very disciplined right now.
Yes, they are. Interesting. I'm trying to see if we're going to zone it or we're going to man it.
Dorsey's just going to keep it, follow his big guys, but he finds a nice hole. He's going to try to cut it back upside around the 40-yard line as he goes down.
Who's number 5?
as Cam Baker.
Is that Cam, number 5?
Yep.
I tell you what, Cam Baker did a nice job by making him, we wouldn't let him get to the outside, made him cut back in and got help to make that tackle. If he cuts in and he gets to the sidelines, it could be gone. He played that well.
Trips to the right, twins to the left. Dorsey all by himself in the backfield for Steubenville Central. Looking. Dorsey, it's going to be a straight keeper for him as he's going to cross the 40 to about the 37, 38-yard line.
Well, it looks like we're going to go, they're going to try to keep us all spread out and run this quarterback as much as they possibly can. So it looks like we're almost playing 6-on-6 football.
And right now we got an official timeout. Oh, an equipment timeout. What's going on? So here we go. Dorsey, once again, trying to draw the Red Knight off sides. But like I said, Red Knights are being very disciplined as Dorsey throws. It's going to be picked off right there by number 11 for the Red Knights. That's going to be number 11, Jace Nett.
Jace Nett. He did a great job. He was playing linebacker. He went right to the hook zone. The quarterback didn't see him. As soon as he let the ball go, he went to the football and made the interception. Great job.
Like you said, was in the sides. But like I said, Red Knights are being very disciplined as Dorsey throws. It's going to be picked off right there by number 11 for the Red Knights.
Yes,
as the Red Knights come back to the line of scrimmage here. Twins. Let's go, Knights. Twins to the right, twins to the left.
Don't let anybody in here.
Mick, shotgun.
Here we go.
As Mick gets a screen
look
coming
out.
to Bowser.
Oh,
Bowser's going to be spun out. He's going to keep it speed galore as he crosses the 50-yard line to almost the 41-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down.
He's fun to watch, and he is. He's fun to watch, and you know, his speed, his athleticism, his smarts of the game, and he just listens and he pays attention. He's so coachable. And hats off to our offensive line. They're doing a great job right now. They're doing a good job.
So we're going to go single receiver to the right here. Looks like we're going to go I formation with Mick going under center. Nope. Maybe lie, Coach. Looks like.
Here we go. We're going tight. This is what I thought we might be doing.
Giving it
There's
right
a little
off.
trap up the middle. I think it's Chase.
I believe it is, too, as well.
Yeah, it is. A little trap up the middle.
Chase is going to take it all the way to the 35-yard line for the Red Knights.
I think that's a pretty young backfield except for Aiden. It looks like we got a freshman and a couple of sophomores back there.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah, pretty young.
As Mick is going to go under center, we're going to stay the double tight. Double tight. This time they're going to fake it and they're going to hand it to Bowser, as Bowser's going to have to kind of jump over someone. As he takes it down, and that's going to be good enough, though, for another Red Knight first down.
It's number 5.
Baker.
Okay, then that's a freshman and 2 sophomores in the back, besides Aiden. And Aiden has done a great job. He has really put his time in and his effort to become quarterback in his senior year, and very pleased with him. A great kid, a hard worker also.
Double tight. He goes under. Fakes. He's going to hand it off to Baker right there. As Baker's going to keep his feet running as he's going to try to get inside the 10, but it just falls a little short by maybe a yard or 2.
Good running. He looked like he got a little bit of confidence now, and he made a couple nice moves in there, and then he even got strong after he had contact.
So there's, believe it or not, Coach, this first quarter has pretty much kind of flown by with 2:06 here and counting in the game.
Well, we've thrown the ball about once or twice. That's been about it, and we're running the football, which is old-fashioned football, and I that's me, and I enjoy watching this.
So Mick's going to go under.
Got him
He's
open.
going to fake
Keenan's
it. He's looking to throw.
He had him earlier. He was just a little bit late getting it to him. He needed to get to him early. Either that or Keenan had to wait just a little bit longer to get out. Timing was a little bit off there. It took way too long.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 2 for the Red Knights.
That's a good call on 2nd and short. They're expecting us to run the football, and we did a little play action in there. That's a good call. And we still got 2 downs to pick up our 3-4 yards.
I'll be honest, not only did he fake out them, he faked out me and also Rally upstairs.
Uh-oh.
I was expecting to run too as well.
Wait till I see Rally here in halftime. There's a sweetheart, too.
Looks like not really exactly sure what's going on.
We're going to take a timeout here.
I'm saying, yeah, you're exactly right, pal. As the Red Knights do take that timeout with 1:47 here on the on the game clock for the first quarter.
Well, like you said, this quarter has gone really fast, and we've only thrown the ball 3 times, I think 3 or 4 at the tops, and we've controlled the ball, and they've had, maybe 5 or 6 offensive plays, and the rest of it's been all Toronto. And we will wear them down with that offensive line that we have and how big we are, and we're coming off the ball. We're doing a great job of blocking. Besides, we're giving a little bit of misdirection, too, and so we're playing well right now. We're playing very well.
I will tell you, too, the one thing that I really, really, truly like that the Red Knights are doing is they're trusting those big guys up front.
Absolutely.
And with the size that we have and as much as they, work out, it's not just at the practice. You see them in the weight room and everything else, too.
Yes.
As this time, it's going to go right over top of Mick's head, and he's going to fall right back on it.
Now we got 4th down here. We're going to see what we're going to come up with.
We always talk about Sapp and I. We always talk that Keenan has the leg if you want to try it.
He could. I think the record's held by Schroeder. Is it Schroeder kicked maybe a 40,
I think
43, 45 yarder, something like that?
I'm trying to think what his first name is. You're exactly right.
I think is it Dave? Or Dave's his boy, one of the two, something like that. When you get old, you forget those names. But
Baker before this play right now is 5 carries for 26 yards, and Mick is 3 for 4 for 68 yards and a touchdown.
You got to throw it, buddy.
4th and 12, he's going to roll.
You got to throw it. Throw it. That a kid.
He's going to look.
He got it.
He has someone there, and it's going to be number 22 for the Red Knights.
First down.
And that is going to be Aiden Philby. And that is going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down.
Aiden Philby, good. Aiden, all right. I got him in the classroom, too. How wonderful that is to see. And I feel bad about the guys up front. We're going to have to name them here in a little bit and give them some recognition of everything that they're doing in this game. I know that all the skilled people get all the recognition, but those people, you were up front, so you know that.
Absolutely. And here we go. 1st and goal for the Red Knights. Ball sitting on the 8 as we go back to that I formation with Mick under center. Looks to throw. It's going to be incomplete.
They tried the alley-oop there to throw it in the corner and getting Keenan up there to catch the ball. And again, I think we just kind of ran out of room just there a little bit. So we'll see what Coach Frankie's going to do here. We got 2nd and 8. I think he's probably going to run the football here and then try to figure it out from there, and we'll see what he's up to.
Yeah, because he's setting up twins. He's going to go ahead and give it to Baker. Baker's going to take it, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
I'm so happy for Cam. Good job. Chase did a nice job lead blocking up there, and just a power off left tackle.
Take another look.
Figure it out from there, and we'll see what he's up to.
Yeah, because he's setting up twins. He's going to go ahead and give it to Baker. Baker's going to take it, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Up there taking his guy and driving him back and gave Cam the hole he needed.
That's now 6 carries for Baker. I'll let you know yardage, and 34 yards, right? Unbelievable. Red Knights are coming and working on firing on all cylinders tonight,
Yes,
Coach.
they are. And without a doubt, 20-0 in the first quarter is absolutely fantastic.
As the Red Knights did go to the bunch, Mick's going to keep it. And actually, looks like he's going to get tripped up by his own player. as 2-point conversion is no good. So with 18 seconds here on the clock of the first quarter, the score, your Red Knights 20, Steubenville Catholic Central nothing. And there's a flag on the play.
That's what I'm thinking.
I didn't see it.
It was a holding against us, so it'll be declined.
50.
So, kickoff leading 20-0.
Yeah, you're exactly right, pal. And 18 seconds. With the score, once again, your Red Knights 20, the Crusaders of Steubenville Catholic Central, nothing.
I really appreciate you and Sapp giving me the opportunity to do this for a quarter. Was on my bucket list thing, something I always wanted to do. I'm getting ready to ride off into the sunset this year, and I thank you so very much for this opportunity.
Is it out yet by any chance? I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything yet.
Oh yeah,
are you sure?
Oh yeah, my papers are turned in. There's too many fish to be caught, and too many places to go for me, and so.
Well, let me take this time to thank you for everything you have done throughout your whole entire career, Coach. Toronto's losing a great guy in the social studies department. Everything you've taught the kids, everything you've taught me, I truly do appreciate it, and I wish you nothing but the best when the year comes to an end. But don't start feeling too bad yet, because you still have a whole entire year.
I got one, but today was our first 9 weeks we're over with. I got 3 more left, and looking forward to it. And I thank you very much for the compliments, and both of you guys, students and coaches, and it made me a better person.
Well, we truly, like I said, do appreciate it, and we are going to miss you. As there's the kick for Keenan. It's going to go deep. Takes a bounce, and it's going to be kind of picked up and then handed off to another person, as he's going to stay on his feet. I believe that's number 11, and a big hit right there.
Ball came loose. That was a fumble. I think. Oh, they called him down.
They're going to call him down.
I don't know. That was a little bit iffy.
Well, guess what? We're learning how to use it. Let's take a look. As he's going to stay on his feet. I believe that's number 11, and a big hit right there.
Ball came loose.
I'm not sure.
Me either.
I don't know if I have another angle of that or not.
Who came in and gave the big hit?
As he's going to stay on his feet. I believe that's number 11, and a big hit right there.
Ball came loose. Make sure we get a chance before it's over with. We talk about our offensive linemen, and we name them here a little bit. Just the quality of the work that they've done. And I think the center, who's centering for us, I can't quite.
Andy Silverthorne.
Andy's the center.
Is the center. I know Fancher. Josh Fancher's on the front line.
Right.
Ellis is on the front line.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through.
I'm trying to think if Caden is up there or not. And
they brought Caden in as a tight end.
And then the other Silverthorne, is both of them starting?
I believe so. Yes.
That's what I thought.
Alan. I'm not Alan. I'm sorry. Max Silverthorne is on the offensive line too, as well. As I just realized that there was an injured player on the field.
Whoops. And I hope that we didn't forget anybody. If we do or something like that, it's not on purpose.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure. I believe Seth Thomas is on the front line too, as well. I know defense-wise he is.
What was that running back's name last year? That he called him us. I'm glad you didn't talk about Dozier running the football this week. But,
come on.
He made a couple nice runs, though, I must admit.
It's raining.
Dave Schroeder, okay.
Dave the Toe
Schroeder. Boy, he could kick, too. He kicked almost everyone into the end zone.
So Dorsey this time is going to go in the I formation. They're going to hand it off. But the secondary is right there to put a stop to it, as right there is the end of the first quarter. With the score, your Red Knights 20, the Steubenville Catholic Central Crusaders nothing.
Hey, I want to thank you again. I'm going to turn everything over here to Sapp, and I'm going to head on out. I'm going to ride off into the sunset, as they say. But thank you guys. I appreciate it very much.
Hey, anytime. The doors are always open to you, Coach.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you. Coach Bill Stone, we truly do appreciate it. We do also wish him a happy retirement, too, at the end of the year. We're going to take a quick little timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Red Knight Football right here on the K9 Network.
All-time leader in victories as coach at Toronto High School. In 2019, Coach Perkins and his Red Knights brought home the Division IV state title to the Gem City. He was also the third base coach on the 1998 state championship team. Over the years, his teams have also won 6 state pole championships. During his tenure, Coach Perkins has accumulated many accolades, including 5-time State Coach of the Year, 7-time East District Coach of the Year, 3-time OVAC Coach of the Year. He served for 7 years on the board of the State Baseball Coaches Association, served for 4 years on the OVAC board, served 7 years on the boards of the State Baseball Coaches Association, served 4 years on the OVAC board, coached in the prestigious State All-Star Game 4 times, and most recently was named the Bill Van Horn overall OVAC Coach of the Year in 2019. Over the years, as coach of the Red Knight baseball team, he has won a state record 26 consecutive sectional titles, 8 district titles, 2 regional titles, and the 2019 Division IV state championship. Coach Perk is joined tonight by his wife Jamie and his parents Janet and Pete. Please join us all in congratulating Coach Brian Perkins on this outstanding honor, being inducted into the East District Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame.
Congratulations to Coach Perk, as once again you see he's been inducted to the Hall of Fame. As the Red Knights and Steubenville Catholic Central are already set ready to rock, as they're just now waiting for the official to hand it out. Happy birthday. 10th birthday, by the way. You know, you always try to throw the kids in there if you know it. To Connor O'Halleck, who's listening to us at home. We truly appreciate it. As here we go. He's going to fake it. Dorsey's just going to try to go right up the middle and really wasn't fooled by the Red Knights on that one. And it's also good, by the way, to have my good friend, my buddy, back with us. How you doing, Mr. Suff?
I'm doing good. There was people texting me, in particular my 2 sons at Kent.
Oh, very cool.
Connor and Brennan, who are listening in. I told them I'd give them a shout-out.
Absolutely.
And my wife at home.
What a great family.
Give her a shout-out, too, thanks to all the support I get. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
They didn't think I was broadcasting because Coach Stone wanted to do it. And I'm like, no, I'm still here. He wanted to do it, so.
So you shouted out your 2 sons and your wife, right?
Well, I told him I would.
Don't forget your third one down here to the right or to the left.
Well, and he'll get his accolades when we give our crew here. So yeah.
So as Dorsey keeps the ball, he's going to get tackled in the backfield. The reason why I said that, he's over there going, "Oh, what about me? What about me?"
Yeah.
Steubenville Catholic Central right now, 41 yards rushing, no passing. Toronto Baker, 6 carries for 34 yards and 1 TD. Mick is 4 for 6 with 84 yards and a TD. And Keenan has 1 catch for 25 yards and a TD and 2 rushes for 4 yards and a TD. Red Knights have been very, very busy here in that first quarter.
They have. Looks like.
Wow, we're going to go and complete trick play unbalanced.
Yeah, it's a punt. We're 4th and 4 here, so it looks like the Crusaders are going to punt.
Or are they?
So we're going to
get a flag for a delay game.
Yeah, I see the play clock at 0, so that'll back them up even further. Sometimes the trickery isn't worth it, right?
Well, I can see what they're doing, and the reason why they can do it too as well is that center becomes eligible now.
Right.
Because he's the last man on the line.
Yes. Uncovered.
Yep. So now they're going to keep it as he's going to run up, still looking. As it's confusing all of us. Looks like it's going to be a normal punt now. As they're going to have to bring someone. Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked by Keenan. It's going to be picked up and falls on at the 20 or the 30-yard line. And you ask yourself, once again, was the trickery worth it?
No. I mean, listen, we had 3 guys in the backfield that could have almost took the ball off his foot. as he was punting it.
Looks like it's going to be a normal punt now, as they're going to have to bring someone. Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked by Keenan. It's going to be picked up and falls on.
Hardly even blocked.
No.
I mean, I think you got to go back to the tight bunch there. But great field position for us. Works out in our favor, right?
As we're going to go twins to the right, single receiver to the left, and it's going to be Mick. Mick's going to look to throw. He's going to go deep. It's going to be Shane Keenan, as Keenan almost able to grab it out of the air as it becomes incomplete.
What a nice. We've run that little seam route many times and with much success. Keenan open again. We got a flag, though, even if it was complete, just off Keenan's fingertips, but
we're going to get a flag on the play, pal.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think it would come back anyway, as there is a flag.
It's going to be a holding against the Red Knights, as they're going to back them pretty much. Well, they're going to still be on the Crusaders' territory, but not by much.
No, couple yards, right? You're going to back them way up, back toward midfield. But, again, still first down, so you're going to replay the down, just first and 20 instead of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Still good field position, though.
So here we go as Mick back into the shotgun. Going to put Bowser in motion. They're going to hand it to Bowser. Bowser's going to try to get, no, he's going to cut it back up inside. He saw a seam there that he almost had and was shoelace tackled by number 54 for Steubenville Catholic Central, Jerome Coniker.
Yep. Jerome Coniker. I'll go with that. I'll give you a star for that.
Hey.
You got that one.
I'm tried.
I tell you what, he had a burst of speed. If he didn't get shoestringed, he'd have picked up some giant yards, possibly even a touchdown. As he patient, and then saw the hole and bam, turned the Jets on.
So the Red Knights right now going to go double tight. Looking. It's going to be that counter to Bowser, as Bowser is going to actually was kind of stumbling a little bit and then got pushed from behind as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Almost looked like Central lined offsides there. There's no flag, but it was very, very close to being in the neutral zone. It looked like we were had a 2nd and 1 and they were trying to stop it. I mean, we're still 10 yards from a first down, you know.
It's going to be 3rd and 10 right now for the Red Knights, like you said. Pal, ball sitting right around the 31-yard line. And we're going to leave Mick by himself. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Puts Baker in motion. As he's going to go back, it's going to be a swing. He's going to look, and it's going to go almost into the hands of 74, Cody Carver. And if he would have caught that, that would have been probably at least taking it back to the Red Knights' 30-yard line because there was no one in front of him.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, he didn't see him. Carver actually had dropped back into a little bit of coverage there, and I don't think Mick saw him, as Keenan is a gigantic target, and what a great play call. We've used that before. He was wide open. He just didn't see him. Red Knights are fortunate to dodge the bullet there.
And that's where it's going to be 4th down, and the Red Knights are going to take their 2nd time out of the half. So what's going on, man? How have you been? Pretty good? I haven't had a chance really to talk to you yet since we've been here today.
We talked a lot before the game, setting all this up. I was happy. I'm glad Coach Stone got to, do his bucket list item. And I asked him, he could have actually done as much as he wanted.
Well, see, what I was going to do, if he wanted to do the second, I was going to switch you and let you come in and take my position for the quarter. That way you weren't just standing around too, so we were going to switch everything around.
Yeah, I don't care. This is your baby, and you put a lot of work in it, and you did a lot again tonight, as you always do. I mean, I was fine with that. I mean, people, I'm sure, would rather hear him anyway, so I didn't really care. I thought
he did a really nice job.
Yeah, and I knew he would. He knows his stuff. Obviously, a great player back in his day, and
it's hard to picture Toronto High School without him next year.
I know. It is.
It really, truly is.
It is.
As here we go. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line for the Red Knights. Trips to the right, and Aiden Mick is going to roll to the right. He's going to have to step up. He did a nice job. He's going to keep rolling. Look to throw. He has a man open. He's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. He gets over the first down marker, and I believe it's Baker.
It does look like Cam. No, it's Wiggin.
Is it Wiggin?
Yeah, you know why I know?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, the face shield.
The visor, the blue visor, yeah. The blue. So Wiggin did a great job just getting in an open space, kind of sitting down there in that zone, and Mick did a good job stepping up, extending that play as long as he could. And Wiggins knew it. Wiggin. It's Wiggin, no S.
Yes.
I didn't mean to say the S, but anyway, he knew where the first down was and sat there and easy pitch and catch. Red Knights moved the sticks.
Keenan just ran off. I have a feeling it's an equipment issue as they're going to hand the ball off. He's going to try to go to the outside. It's Bowser. As he gets to the 5-yard line, he gets pushed out of bounds. That should be good enough for another Red Knight first down.
Yeah.
And it is.
Again, getting our speed to the outside edge, taking advantage of that and picking up huge chunks of yards, and then keeping everybody honest with your draws and dives and stuff on the inside. Red Knights pretty efficient right now, both on the ground and in the air.
So here we go. First and goal for the Red Knights. Ball sent at the 5. 8:08 here to play in the second quarter. They're going to have to call right before the play clock runs to 0. Mick does a smart thing and calls the timeout. The only problem with that, Powell, is that's the Red Knights' third and final timeout.
Well, you still got 8 minutes to go, and we've got a 20-0 lead. Not really a big issue. I think that you want to get this right and go up. It's worth the timeout, and you go for 2 possibly after the touchdown, and you're up 4 scores. I don't think the timeout really going to matter this half.
I completely agree with you.
So as you can see, the Red Knights huddle there. That's a great shot by Scotland.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Scotland on the sideline cams, and Riley Fisher up top, doing a good job. Both of them.
I think this is Riley's second time up there, and she does a really nice job.
Yeah.
So here we go. Red Knights as Mick in the backfield. Trips to the right. Looks, he's going to do a short throw to Wiggin. Wiggin's going to catch it at the 2 and then get actually backwards, but his forward progress should take him to the 2-yard line. And I lied. They're going to mark him at the 3.
Well,
that was close, though.
Yeah. I like a nice, beautifully thrown ball to the outside.
Good play call.
It was. And he shakes that tackle. He's in the end zone easy. There's no one else between him and the end zone, but good. You got to give credit. Open field tackle. I think that was Fallon on that tackle. It looked like number 5.
Yep.
I think.
You're right. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. We're going to put in motion, and they're going to hand it off. He's going to try to get to the outside. Does he? And he does as Wiggin gets in the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
That's a number we don't call a lot. Good job.
No.
I mean, they're going to get the ball to a lot of different guys tonight, and Wiggin using his speed to the outside.
Going to put in motion, and they're going to hand it off. He's going to try to get to the outside. Does he? And he does as Wiggin gets in the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown. So here we go. They're going to go ahead and kick the extra point now.
Okay.
As they just got it in.
Yeah, I think that's a good call, too.
I agree. So Keenan's going to be the kicker. Trying to think. I believe it's Dickinson's the holder. There's a snap, the kick, it's up, and it is no good, just
I think
short.
It's to the right. I think it was to the right. Yeah, but I was watching him kick. He has a 1 step, and he'll kick it 35 yards. He does. That one must have come off the side of his foot. Looked like it just went a little wide. So no good on the extra point. But the Red Knights still 26-0 lead. 7:21 to go here in the first.
26-0. Can you believe it? With 7:21 here, like you just said, pal. Echo.
Well,
sorry, I was talking, and then once I started saying my intro, I realized you just said it, so I do apologize.
No, that's
man.
okay. I think we've looked very efficient.
Oh, I agree.
On both sides of the ball, and offensively, really, really well. Execution right now is very good for the Red Knights. They're winning the battle on all fronts right now, 26-0.
The big boys up front are doing the job tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You look, go all the way back to those replays and the things that they're scoring on. Those holes are wide. Even my behind can run through those. You know?
No comment.
I was trying to set you up for it. I was wondering if you were going to bite on
I'm
it.
going to take a drink of my water now.
Yeah. So here we go. As Keenan sets to kick it off. Deep back for the Crusaders is Michael DeCarlo, number 4. As there is the whistle, and here comes Keenan's kick.
High kick.
It is. It's going to be taken right at the 20 or the 15-yard line. He's going to have some speed as he gets hit. That's going to be number 5 taking it, B.J. Fallon, and gets hit.
Yeah, we got another Crusader down. Didn't see what happened on that one, but decent return. I mean, he's out close to the 40, so 22, 23-yard return.
7:16 here.
I was telling someone before the game, this is we've been blessed this year because it's been warm. This is the first cold night, broadcasting-wise. I mean, as a player, when you're running around, it's not so bad. This is a fairly comfortable. You get hot pretty quick.
Absolutely.
But as the rest of everybody, this is like been an Indian summer till now. So for a football game, it's chilly. I know our 2 girls are bundled up on the cameras tonight.
I see them.
So
I don't know if I'm not sure if she possibly can right now, but you should actually take a look at Scotland, who is on the camera on the sideline with the blanket and everything. But she's pretty smart to bring the blanket, actually.
Listen, I have that same Toronto blanket.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think they were out at Walmart at one point back in the day a couple years ago, and my wife went out and bought one. We love it. It's nice.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. A lot of times we use it for decoration. It's kind of little, but, it does do the job if you need it. It's actually kind of built for the football. It's like a throw type.
Oh, that's
blanket,
cool. Put over top of you. And
yeah. Keep you warm.
Injured Crusader was Peyton Roush as he got up on his own. So we truly, truly do appreciate it.
All right, so let's see what we got here.
Bowser so far, 4 carries for 45 yards. Baker 6 for 34 yards, and Wigan 1 for 3 yards in the TD. Mick is 6 for 9 with the TD pass with 99 yards right now in the air. So here is Dorsey by himself. He's going to keep it as he's going to go down at the 40.
I think Caden, was that Caden Benton on the tackle?
I believe it was.
I think
number
it was
34.
I think it was too. Kind of wrapped him and threw him down there. Nice job defensively by the Red Knights. Central out quick. No huddle.
Dorsey calling the calls, trying to draw the Red Knights off sides. Not going to work, so they're going to switch to play up. Twins to the left, twins to the right. There it is, and Dorsey's just going to keep it. And once again, the Red Knights front line does a really nice job stopping them.
Yeah. I mean, we are definitely winning the battle up front for sure.
Thomas, Keenan, Ellis. I mean, we can go on here. Who was on that tackle? Thomas, number 11. Jace Nett. Keep going. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right.
I'll tell you here in a sec. I'm laughing because
Steubenville Catholic Central takes a timeout.
I'm not always up to speed on some of this stuff, but I guess that thing's called a stadium blanket. Thanks. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Coach Palmer keeping me in line. That's what it's called. I just know it's kind of a blanket thing. So, anyway. Thank you.
Yeah, I got also Mr. Martin texted it too as well.
Oh,
so,
he did?
You mean a stadium blanket?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't Palmer. That was he texted both of us.
Oh, did
sorry,
he?
yeah, sorry. That's Mr. Martin. Yeah, stadium blanket. Thank you.
I was looking
at a different text, and so I apologize. It was not Mr. Palmer.
Once
Coach
again, we
Palmer.
thank everyone so much who listens to us every week.
Oh, yeah.
As it's trips to the left, single receiver to the bottom of the screen, Dorsey. And then the sidecar. And he's going to look to be a slant pass. It's going to be caught as he crosses the 50, and that's going to be caught by number 18, Tommy Perkins.
Is that the first down?
I believe that is the first down.
I know I didn't.
For Central.
I know I didn't. I watched some of the first quarter. You know, I was back on my phone a little bit while Coach Stone was broadcasting, but I think that is.
To the line of scrimmage really, really quick as goes Steubenville Catholic Central.
They went up
Dorsey
tempo. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Dorsey looking to pass and gets hit as he throws. It's going to be picked off by Bowser. Bowser has some room. He's going to go all the way, Powell, at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he goes into the Red Knight, into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Yeah. Nice job defensively. I'm going to tell you.
Hit as he throws. It's going to be picked off by Bowser. Bowser has some room. He's going to go all the way, Powell, at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he goes into I hit you in the arm to show you to show you what actual move that he made, because it was unbelievable when he had that burst of speed.
Yeah.
Steubenville Central guy tried to dive at his foot, and he was about 2 yards off after he left his feet to when he actually hit the ground. He's about 2 yards. That's how fast Bowser was going down that sideline.
Oh, yeah. He can fly.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize.
Oh, no, that's fine. I mean, we've played well at the corner all year. He has had phenomenal season as we got a muffed kick here. Keenan looking to throw, and he's going to throw an interception. A little bit out of sorts there as the Red Knights tried to go for two, but
if you notice, though, it still was a pretty nice throw by Keenan.
Yeah, he threw it one, kind of backpedaling, and they tried to make something out of that.
Absolutely. So with 5:33 here to go in the second quarter, 2-point conversion was not good. So the score right now sits your Red Knights 32, CCHS nothing. And taking a look at what the score, and who knows, there's still plenty of football here left to play. But playoffs, of course, for the Red Knights or for anyone in that division is going to end up being played on Saturdays all the way through.
Okay.
So the next time we'd be on the air if the Red Knights happen to make the playoffs, and I don't want to say anything or jinx anyone or anything. That's why I'm saying if. If they do, it would be next Saturday on the 30th. Where? We don't know. Who? We don't know. Because I'm looking, and I did my nice little
Look
football,
at you.
my football rankings and my likeliness scenarios, and it's really so close to call. Because there's some teams that should be in the top 8 that should host.
Yeah.
There's some in the top 12 and some in the 16. And there's a few teams that still control their destiny, which Red Knights right now are still one of those teams.
Right. And right now they are in control of their destiny, 32-0.
That's what I was.
Right? 32-0. You still got
plenty of ball game left.
5 minutes to go here in the first half.
There's Keenan's kick. It's just going to be up high with the hang time as it's going to be number 25 and a beautiful tackle right there by Avery Wiggin by himself.
Nice open field tackle.
25. That's going to be Mahalio.
All right, so
someone asked the question last week, Sapp, and you were sitting there. I don't know if you heard it.
Probably not.
They said
I'm getting older.
Probably not. They said how the Red Knights going to do without the Kinsey brothers, and then my comment was they should be okay because they have Bowser and they have Baker back there, and then we've seen a lot of Jace Nett. I mean, we've seen a lot of things as the Dorsey's going to hand the ball off to number 6, Deshaun. Last name.
Wow.
Because they changed the name on us here.
I'm not sure you saw that block, or the attempted block. That was a suplex. Wow. That was Benton. Caden Benton just drove that guy back.
I backfield for CCHS as Dorsey goes under center. This time they're going to hand the ball off again, and not a shot of anywhere to go as the Red Knights front line did their job. As I'm not even sure if he got over the original line of scrimmage.
I'm thinking they're going to give him progress to the original line, and we got another Crusader down, but it's like hitting a wall. Like our guys up front, it's like hitting a wall for them. They come up with a burst of speed, and then it's an instant stop. It's like, it's immediate. You know what I mean?
The thing is, it's not like they're coming in standing up. They're being stood up.
Exactly. We're getting our pads lower. We're holding our blocks. There's really nowhere to go.
No.
Really.
Not at all.
So, like I said, definitely tough sledding tonight for Crusaders on the ground. They've had a little bit of success throwing the ball that last drive, although the last pass was intercepted. But overall,
it's been pretty much on the ground for them too. We're looking at 13 carries for 47 yards.
Wow, I can't believe they have 47
for Steubenville Central. Once again, all brought to you by the guys to my right that make me sound 10 times smarter than what I really truly am when it comes to that. Because if you think I can do that math that quick, you are completely wrong. As Husey and JJ are to our right, we truly appreciate everything that they do for us. And Barkus is actually running the clock tonight instead of being by us two as well. So without them three handing us stats every minute, every 2 minutes, they truly do make us sound
what a
smarter.
Great night, too, to have a game like this, because we have senior night, alumni night. There's some alumni here, and the band and the cheering, and it's plus the seniors. It's a good night.
So here we go. Is this going to go ahead and put the guy in motion? He has to get to the outside as he crosses the 50-yard line. He's going to continue, and he's going to be taken out of bounds by Avery Wiggin. As he gets thrown out at the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it was a nice design play. I mean,
it was.
Because it's obvious you're not going to be able to run up the middle on us. That's pretty obvious, right? So you got to try and get some speed to the outside, which they did. And then Wiggin threw him out of bounds, but not till he gets a pretty big chunk of yardage into Red Knight territory.
So it's going to be interesting. 1st and 10 now for the Crusaders. Ball in Red Knight territory, like you mentioned, on the 43-yard line. Twins to the right. Dorsey in shotgun. Sidecar is Rosanio. Looking to throw out of bounds.
He hit a cheerleader, I think. The ball sailed on him a little bit. It wasn't even close to being caught.
No.
I don't know, maybe dropped his elbow or whatever, but that ball sailed and actually almost went over the fence. It was pretty close. Pretty close. So we're going to have a timeout?
Yeah, Steubenville Catholic Central is going to go ahead and take, I believe that's their last time. Oh, no, they have one left.
Yeah, they have one left.
With that being said, let's thank the very special people, shall we? Jefferson County Cable, thank you so much for running the games on the 9 and just being there whenever we need us, and we truly appreciate it. J.E. Foster Funeral Homes and Crematory, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Mike Biasi and Valley Converting, we thank them every year when you need something. Believe it or not, Mike's always there, and we truly appreciate it. Gus's Goodies, where everything is baked with love. Clark Funeral Homes in Toronto, Ohio. Clark Funeral Homes, 1234 is the number to call. and 4th Street to Carlo's Pizza. Let's go see Paul and Joanne. We truly appreciate every single one of them. If you want to jump on, there's still plenty of time as we have the rest of the year to go for basketball and some baseball action too as well. As Dorsey is going to be an option, as it's going to be optioned off to number 2, and he has some room as he's going to stay on his feet. He gets to the 10, the 5, and that's where he's going to fall out of bounds around the 2-yard line on a really nice play, and that's going to be Toby.
I'm waiting for you. Can you get it?
Rosanio?
Looks like Rusiano.
Yeah. I was close.
Yeah. It's part of my Italian upbringing. You got to go through all the phonetics.
I was close. We'll just give me credit on that one. How's that sound?
Yeah, listen, those are a lot of Italian names on that roster. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just looking down through there. We were looking at them before the game, but nice play by Central there is the little option. Looked like we were going to stop it in the backfield, and he was able to break a tackle, get to the outside, and he had some wheels. We actually were fortunate to chase him down and stop him before he got in the end zone.
Telling you, it was a really nice play call. It really, truly was. But the funny thing is, though, I can't remember who was on that end for the defense. They still stayed home. I mean, they didn't go running. You know what I mean? So, and he was barely not lucky enough to catch it, too, as it bounced off his hands and right back into his hands.
Yeah. Yeah, that play was destined to, I guess, make it.
No, absolutely.
Because there was a lot of things going wrong with it.
Absolutely.
You know, and they were able to, I mean, they're all the way down there knocking on the door now.
So it's interesting to see now what the Red Knights can do at this time, as it's going to be 1st and goal for the Crusaders. Ball on the 4-yard line. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Dorsey in shotgun, but beside him is going to be Deshaun. They're going to look, they're going to throw it to Deshaun, and Deshaun is going to pretty much gang tackle at that point in time, as Ashton Ellis is in there, and so is, I believe it's Cam Baker.
So
no, I lied. I'm sorry, Sloaney.
No, Sloaney, number 3. He came up and recognized that little screen early. I thought he was really going to put a lick on him, and he did. Somehow he was able to stand up and get through, but the Red Knights there in numbers.
So we're going to go ahead and they're going to leave Dorsey all by himself in the backfield. 3:29 on the clock as Dorsey's going to try to keep it. And he's going to actually meet up with a bunch of big guys right there on the line from the Red Knights. Jace Nett, Big LT, and I believe it was Ashton Ellis as well.
Well, it looks like, yeah, that was Ashton, and he got up a little slow. I talked to him after last game because I remember at the end, he was gimping a little bit, but he wouldn't come out. And I said, you have a cramp? And he said, yeah, I still do. He was walking to the bus and just, gutting it out, you know what I mean? He ain't going to come off.
So here we go.
3rd and goal?
3rd and goal on the Red Knight 5-yard line. Dorsey looking. It's going to be thrown. And a very nice job. It's going to be caught, but it's nicely done right there by number 13.
That's Nolan, isn't it?
Nolan Dickinson.
So Nolan, is back in the lineup. Made a nice play there. He came up again, recognizing that screen early. Like the Red Knights are doing a good job reading keys and figuring out the play and coming up and busting it up.
So here we go. 4th down and 5. Dorsey looking. Throws to the end zone. It's going to be batted down by Bowser, and the Red Knights are going to take over 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, that'd have been 95-yard touchdown because there was nobody. Boucher almost got his hands on it. He got one. Couldn't get the second one on it and pull it in, but that was, with his speed and the sideline, there's nobody that would have caught him. He would have had another one. But as it is, Red Knights do stand. So they had a 1st and goal on the 5. Red Knights don't budge an inch. They'll take over on the 5 with 2:02 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 32-0 Red Knights. Wow. Good defensive stand. Bend but don't break, I always say. I've mentioned it before, and the Red Knights did.
So here we go. They're looking. They're going to hand the ball off. He's going to stay on his feet as he crosses the 10. They're going to try to pull him back until finally he goes down around the 13-yard line. That's going to be Baker on the carry.
Baker getting us a little bit of breathing room. Expect the run there deep in your own territory on the 5-yard line. Red Knights blocking really well.
So here we go. Red Knights aren't wasting any time as they go right back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to hand the ball off again. He has some room. Look at that. Bowser.
He's gone.
Catch up. Referee's going to throw a block in. He's going to still stay on his feet. He's going to have to dive, and he falls right around the 5-yard line as he is taken down by number 32.
Oh, my gosh. I thought he was
Timmy
gone.
Lamanti.
I think he thought he was gone.
I thought he was gone.
It looked like, I don't know, he pulled it. Oh, he's kind of stretching. I think he maybe got a hammy at the end, or a cramp. Because he's bent over stretching. I think it just caught him, man. I thought he was gone. I did. I even said it. I think he would have been. It looks like he's cramped up a little bit as he's still bent over stretching. You can see him in the back.
82 yards for Bowser on that carry.
Wow. And just like that, we're on their 5.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Looking, and I'm lost. I don't even know where it went. I couldn't find it.
I know. I could tell.
Well, here's what happened. I saw the handoff, and all of a sudden I saw Thomas on the ground, and I couldn't find where the ball carrier went. I apologize.
That's all right. We're quick here.
So here we go. They're going to hand the ball off. It's going to be Baker in the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow. How about that? Goal line stand and
went all the way to the field.
A Boucher just huge run, right? And then the Red Knights score again, less than 2 minutes. There was about just a little over 2 minutes when they took over that drive, and there's still 44 seconds left on the clock here in the second quarter as Keenan comes on to attempt the extra point. I think Dickinson is the holder. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake. Keenan looking to throw. He's under pressure. He rolls to his left. He lets one go. Back in the end zone. Complete, I believe, to Aiden Philby in the back of the end zone. And the Red Knights pick up the 2-point conversion and will go up 40-0 over the Crusaders.
With 44 seconds on the clock here. Still to play in the second quarter. I just want to kind of give you one of the things that I believe Dave Manning's listening to us, and he says, "Don't feel bad, Coach." He says, "Let Suff know that we used to call it an Afghan blanket."
That's true.
So you're learning about your different thread quality today too, as well.
Wow. I tell you.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful. Beautiful execution. Red Knights look really, really good.
I'm telling you what, I mean, I told Coach this too, they're firing on all cylinders tonight.
They are.
Bowsher 5 carries for 127 yards so far here with 44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Baker 8 carries for 44 yards and 2 TDs. I mean, unbelievable so far as the Red Knights keep the run ground as Shane Keenan kicks it off. It's going to be taken right around the 13-yard line.
I think that's
and
fouling.
He has some room as he's going to go to the 40. He's going to stay on his feet to about the 50, and then he goes pushed out of bounds by Avery Wiggin.
Wow, good return. That's B.J. Fallon, right?
B.J. Fallon.
Yeah.
Nice run.
It was a nice run. Good blocking at time by Central to get him down the sideline. And needed to make one guy miss and couldn't. Gets driven out of bounds. So Red Knights.
Well, we had him back around the 30, but we arm tackled it.
Yeah, but
he's kind of busted through that tackle.
Well, and he's
big boy.
Well, he's 5'9", 150. He's not huge, but he's big enough. You know what I mean? He's lower center of gravity. You're going to have to wrap him up. he'll run through some arm tackles as we just saw there.
Absolutely. 35 seconds on the clock as Dorsey backs up the pass. It's going to be a screen pass as it's going to be pretty much snuffed out by the Red Knights. Chase net.
Again, we are recognizing plays really quickly, and good job of reading tonight defensively and jumping these routes. Even if he caught that, that's going to be a no gain.
Agreed. So here comes Dorsey. Dorsey's just going to follow his blockers as he goes across the 40-yard line over in probably the 39 is where they're going to mark. He's still going to be short of a first down, though. Brings up third down.
And then Central quick here. They're trying to get in there. They're going to score. Dorsey drops back, looking. He lets one go down the sideline. It's up for grabs, batted away, incomplete. Good coverage by Boucher there to knock that one away as Fallon down that way, intended receiver. And so that'll bring up a 4th down and 2 now. 4th down and 2 for Central. And it looks like they're going to go for it on the Red Knight. 37 or so?
Yeah.
39, roughly.
I'd say 39.
Yeah, close enough. 2 seconds ago, this will be the final play of the first half. Dorsey's in a shotgun formation.
Trips to the right. Looking. Dorsey's going to run. He's going to look to throw as the sound goes off. It's going to be caught at the 30-yard line by number 18, and that's about it. That's all the farther he's going to go as we go into halftime, pal, with the score. Your Red Knights, 40. Steubenville Catholic Central, nothing, pal. Coming up, it's senior night for the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band and the senior show, so we'll have all that for you, too. Coming up and a whole lot more right here on the K9 Network. We'll be back, everybody. I lied. As we were getting ready to go and the flag was thrown, we're going to get a roughing the passer call against the Red Knights. So that's going to call one more play here in the second quarter. So it's going to be a personal foul roughing the passer against the Red Knights. Not really sure who. So here it is, 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. This is going to be the final play as Dorsey looks to throw. It's going to be thrown, and it's going to be up in the air, and it's going to be good for a Steubenville Catholic Central touchdown. Tommy Purgie is going to be the receiver and catches it for Steubenville Catholic Central. As they get on the board right before halftime. So let's going to see what CCHS is going to do as the Crusaders probably are going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. No, it looks like they're going to go ahead and kick it as number 5, B.J. Fallon, setting the tee down, getting ready. He is your holder. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. Antonio McGinnis puts it in for the extra point, and that is going to be it for here.
Wow. I'll tell you what, that's crazy.
First half.
That's crazy. So we think the half's over. We got a roughing the passer, and one play they score in the corner of the end zone, and just like that, it's 40-7. That's nuts. So here we go. We're going to go to halftime. And the Red Knight Marching Band is going to do their halftime show, but it is senior night, and so I'm going to patch in to do two different things and turn this over to Mr. Coburn, who's going to be announcing the senior band members. And then you'll get a shot of the Red Knight Marching Band as they perform their halftime show. We'll be back after halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toronto High School is proud to present the 2021 Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Tonight, we are going to take you through the past years of the senior class. Please join us for the senior show as the band will perform Freeze Frame, Treasure, and Hand Clap.
6th inning, break
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time right now, we'd like to take a moment and recognize the 2021 Toronto High School Marching Band seniors. First up, Mr. Brody Thomas Beswick. Brody is the son of Bill Beswick and the late Lucy Holt. He is being escorted tonight by his father, Bill, and his grandparents, Brad and Becky Beswick. Brody has been in the marching and concert band for 6 years and has participated in the OMEA Honor Band. Besides band, Brody also runs track and performs in the musical and murder mystery plays. He is also a member of the National Honor Society. Brody plans to further his education to major in musical recording and production at a college yet to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Beswick. Miss Leah Rose Krenza. Leah is the daughter of Ian and Lauren White of Toronto and Jeremy and Stephanie Arnett of Pittsburgh, PA. She is also the big sister of her younger brother Seth and sister Olivia. Leah is a 4-year member of the THS Color Guard and currently attends the JVS, where she studies cosmetology and serves as the cosmetology class president. Throughout Leah's time at Toronto High School, she has participated in choir, musical, and cheering. After high school, Leah will put to use her skills in cosmetology while pursuing degrees in psychology and social work. She aspires to have a career working in mental and behavior health and aid suicide prevention. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Leah Karenza. Miss Taryn Ressinger. Taryn is the daughter of Amanda Blasco and Anthony Ressinger and Michael Blasco. Taryn is a 3-year member of the Toronto High School Marching Band and is current captain of the Color Guard. She was a 2-year member of the high school volleyball team and has starred in many musical productions since 7th grade. Taryn is a member of the Key Club and has been selected to attend the Close-Up program in Washington, D.C. in February of 2022. Taryn plans to attend Ohio University next fall to pursue a major in political science and then attend law school. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Taryn Ressinger. And Mr. Donald Swick. Donald's being escorted tonight by his parents, Dan and Beth Swick. He has participated in band for 5 years, participated in wrestling for 1 year, helped the Masons and Torn for a few years, and then plans to go to EGCC for 2 years to get an associate's degree in science, then plans to transfer to a state college to pursue a Bachelor of Science in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Donald Swick. Ladies and gentlemen, please a round of applause for the 2021 Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band Seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, to honor the seniors, would you please rise and join us in the singing of the Toronto High School Alma Mater. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the 2021 Toronto High School Marching Band Seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band is under the direction of Band Director Nicole Walters, Assistant Directed by Mr. Aaron Fry, Tone Guard Instructor Charlie Marcus, Instructor, Miss Andrea McDivitt.
We have a white Ford F-150 in the parking lot. Your alarm is going off. A white Ford F-150. Your alarm is going off.
And welcome back, as congratulations to the 2021 Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band Seniors. What a great group of kids, and we truly are going to miss them next year. What you see on your screen, believe it or not, is pretty much the tail of the tape right there, pal. There's really don't know how to pretty much say anything else except for the fact that it's 40-7 as we're at halftime. I mean, that's pretty much it. But before that, let's take a look to see how the Red Knights did it. Hit as he throws. It's going to be picked off by Bowser. Bowser has some room. He's going to go all the way, pal, at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he goes into the red. And that's all they're going to show us. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Once again, we're still... Boucher's going to catch it at the 25-yard line as the ball gets taken down to the 20. Good enough for a first down and a whole lot more, Coach.
I tell you what, he has...
On the inch.
Yes, it's not very much, and we got Keenan...
Looks like Keenan's going to do it.
Yeah,
he's going to take it.
He's just going to
and goes right in for a Red Knight touchdown.
And again.
Keenan in
and he got it.
For the 2 points. Keenan in
and he got it.
For the 2 points.
Yeah.
Side him. Mick's going to roll to the right, looking to throw.
There he is. They got him. Throw it.
He's going to throw it deep. It's going to go. Touchdown. Right to Mr. But like I said, Red Knights are being very disciplined as Dorsey throws. It's going to be picked off right there by number 11 for the Red Knights.
It out from there, and we'll see what he's up to.
Yeah, because he's setting up twins. He's going to go ahead and give it to Baker. Baker's going to take it, and he's going to go into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown. As he's going to stay on his feet. I believe that's number 11, and a big hit right there.
Ball came loose.
Looks like it's going to be a normal punt now. As they're going to have to bring someone. Oh, it's blocked. It is blocked by Keenan. It's going to be picked up and put in motion, and they're going to hand it off. He's going to try to get to the outside, does he? And he does as Wiggin gets in the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown. Hit as he throws, it's going to be picked off by Bowser. Bowser has some room. He's going to go all the way, Powell, at the 15, the 10, the 5, and he goes into the run, and that's kind of pretty much where we stand right now with your score being the Red Knights 40, Steubenville Catholic Central 7. As we're about 2 minutes here before they put 3 minutes back on the clock, as Mr. Suffaletta is joining me back here in the booth. And boy, do we got some things to talk about. And let's start it off now. What do you think, Mr. Suff?
Okay.
Here we go. Let's try to do this in the way that I'm not going to hurt myself, because there's a lot of numbers here. And once again, I didn't do any of this. It all came from the men to my right. So far, Steubenville Catholic Central, as a team, 16 carries for 118 yards. Out of that, Dorsey has 9 carries for 43 yards. In the air, Dorsey is 5 for 11, 34 yards, 1 TD, and 2 interceptions. That 1 TD came at the very, very last second of the game.
Literally, actually, no seconds.
No, actually, you're right.
Right? It was an extended play because of the penalty.
Pergy, not Perky, Pergy, 3 catches for 36 yards for the Crusaders. On the side of the Red Knights, well, Mick was for 6 for 9 for 99 yards, 1 TD. Boucher, 5 carries for 127 yards. Baker, 8 carries for 44 yards and 2 TDs. And then in the air, Bowser, 2 catches for 43 yards. Wiggin, 2 catches for 15. Keenan, 1 catch for 25 yards and a TD. Philby, 1 catch for 16 yards. And Bowser, 60-yard interception touchdown that you just saw here on the very, very last instant replay.
Yeah, it was a very efficient first half for the Red Knights. And so we are up considerably here. So we've got to keep the pedal down here for a little while. I'd like to get to that continuous clock.
Honestly, I think we're there.
It's 33 right now.
No,
Doesn't have to be 35?
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
Once again, that's why I use JJ and Husey and Marcus.
Yeah, right.
Because of the math when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we are.
Honestly, I was wrong, I believe.
Is it 30 or 35?
It's a differential reaches 30 points.
Oh, so we are in that.
So we are in the continuous clock now.
All right.
Sorry, I had to look at my cheat sheet over here to my right.
Yeah. So they just put 3 minutes back on the board for halftime. Is going to let them warm up a little bit. They could always stop it if they need to, but like I said just a minute ago, Red Knights look good offensively, defensively, doing some things well, reading plays, reading their keys, executing on both sides in the trenches and special positions on the outside edges. Gave up the 1 score late, but really looks
it's been pretty
solid.
much all the Red Knights.
Yeah, it
so
looks
far.
solid on both sides. It's been all Red Knights tonight so far, and Actually impressed with even the defensive stand there at they had first and goal on the 5, if you remember, and we took over on downs, and that's when Boucher ran that 82-yarder, and then I think he just got a cramp toward the end, kind of slowed up a little, tried to get in the end zone, and got chased down from behind on the 5. So anyway, so we are just kind of getting back out here and getting the body loosened up again as Keenan looks to kick off. Remember, Red Knights got the ball first in the first half, and so Central will get the ball first in the second half because we won the toss and chose to get the ball. And so now we'll have to kick off to them here to start this second half. But the Red Knights in a commanding lead at this point, 40-7. And so we are in a continuous clock situation, and so once the ball's set, that first play snap, it'll just start running. Unless Central scores, and then we get underneath the 30 points, and then we'll go back to regular timing. The clock will stop when it normally does when there is no continuous clock rule. So, you know.
Sorry, pal.
No,
I had
you're
to go
good.
look at something real quick.
I don't care. I was saying, you know how bad I want to turn on that.
I know.
That music.
I'm not going to lie to you, as that was one of the issues that we kind of had is.
Yeah, it was my fault.
No, it happens. As here we go, as Keenan is set to kick.
Well, I put tunes on that one game, and then YouTube found out about it, and they took us off. They took us off. You had to go, because of copyright. These are professional songs.
So it's a little squib kick. It's going to actually go right under. The Red Knights are going to get it.
Red Knights did get it.
The Red Knights are going to get the ball at the 30-yard line.
Red Knights, Cam Baker scampering down the sideline was able to out-hustle the Crusaders to the ball, and it wasn't designed as an onside kick. It was a squib. And just to keep it down on the ground and get the clock running, as we got an injured Crusader down. Looks like he's holding his leg. That's B.J. Fallon.
That's Fallon. That's not really good for the for the Crusaders.
Yeah, so he's rolling around down there, and ooh. So hopefully he's okay, but I didn't see what happened on the play.
I didn't really.
But the
either.
Red Knights recover that deep in Crusader territory. We're going to start this drive on the Crusader 30.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I didn't think it was on an onside kick. It looked like it was just a squib, and it went right through the hands of one. And
well, yeah, I mean, he tried to get it. He I thought he was going to cover it, and it got through, and the guys that were back deep couldn't get up in time before Baker got there to recover it for the Red Knights.
One good thing is the Crusader is actually sitting up. Right now at Edison, Indian Creek is up 7-6. And Steubenville Big Reds up 27-7 over University. And Buckeye Local is up 13-0 over Harrison. Beaver Local and Catholic Central Wheeling Catholic Central are tied up. And so is Shadyside and Monroe Central. And Cambridge is down to St. Clairsville 35-7. Thank you, Mr. Hughes. As there are some scores coming up. I also have 1-2 from Independence as well. We'll get to it here in just a minute or two, as now the Red Knights are going to come to the line of scrimmage here. So here we go. Aiden Mick's going to be in the backfield. Beside him is going to be Baker. The snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to go throw deep into the end zone. He has a man there, and it's going to be caught for a Red Knight touchdown.
That's Boucher.
It is Boucher.
Dominic, wow. What a nice one play, man. Pitch and catch, and we're up 46-7.
The snap. He's going to look to throw. He's going to go throw deep into the end zone. He has a man there, and it's going to be caught for a Red Knight touchdown.
Coverage.
It was.
I mean, Boucher just basically outmuscled him to the ball and scores. That's his, what, third touchdown?
It is. And honestly, it looks like they're going to let Fancher kick the extra point. There's going to be a flag on the play? No, he picks it up.
Okay, no.
Oh, hold on. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. He picks up the flag, puts it back in his pocket. So it looks like he must have waved the flag off. And he did. So here goes Fancher's first opportunity at a field goal. Senior night. Dickinson's the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good. Josh Fancher puts extra point through the uprights. So with the score here in the in the third quarter, the Red Knights 40. I can't even speak. The Red Knights 47, Steubenville Central 7.
That was a pretty good kick.
Yeah, it was not bad at all.
No, I didn't think it was bad either. It actually looked like almost straight down the middle. So good job by the Red Knights, one play. So I would think, I mean, at some point, well, it's already ugly, 47-7, but I would think we're going to see some substitutions soon.
You would think.
You would think, yeah. I mean, we're going to get in a continuous clock situation. I mean, you want to, you know, it's almost like basketball. You might want to let them go out and then just kind of line change them so people can clap, kind of recognize the seniors.
Absolutely.
And substitute, you know.
Let them have their little moment.
Yeah, let them have their little moment coming off, and instead of just sending out other ones.
Well, hold on. We're backing up 15 as a flag just came flying down.
Okay, so not sure what that was, but it doesn't matter. But I do see a lot of new guys out there.
After the touchdown, we got an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Knights.
Yeah. Well, there was a bunch of them celebrating the kick, you know, including the kicker. So, but, you know, he was excited he made it. So, look at this. We got Ashton Ellis going to kick off.
Ashton Ellis is going to be the kickoff as he kicks. Deep back, well, sitting on his own 25-yard line is number 4, Michael DiCarlo. As DiCarlo's going to take it, it goes through his hands and then picked up again by number 18 as he is going to run down pretty hard as he gets almost close to midfield, and that is going to be number 18, Tommy Perkins.
So that gives Central actually really good field position here as we're going to send out the crew, and then we may get a line change here at some point as
so Crusaders go to the line pretty quick, pals. Dorsey's back there barking calls.
Clock running, and it should not stop for a long time.
Twins to the right, twins to the left. Dorsey in shotgun. He's just going to keep it and go right up the middle, and he's going to be met by Mr. LT Thomas as he takes him down.
Yeah, Landon in the backfield caught him right at the line of scrimmage, or maybe even a yard back, and just kind of rode him down. And short gain on the play of about 1.
Yeah, probably maybe about 2 or 3 on the play. Landon right there. Couldn't go anywhere for Dorsey. 10:06 here to play in the third quarter. I formation for the Crusaders. Pitches it out. Going to actually be hit by his own man and then actually hit by the rest of the Red Knights as the ball carrier, number 6, Deshaun Seditz, is the ball carrier.
Well, there's that wall I was talking about. Nowhere to go. I mean, nowhere. As we are plugging every hole, and it's going to try and bounce it to the outside, but man, just nowhere to go.
No, there's nowhere in that front line. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Dorsey in the shotgun formation. Looking over and trying to find a play out from their coach. And coach saw something he didn't like, and he's going to take the time out to talk some things over. So with 9:15 here to play in the third, your score, Red Knights 47, Crusaders 7 on the first time out, pal.
Well, with this timeout, it's a good time to thank those guys again, because with a continuous clock,
it's going to be quick. So once again, a very special thank you to Jefferson County Cable for not just broadcasting us, but for doing everything. We truly do appreciate it. As the cheerleaders are there cheering, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting, please help us recycle for our future. Gus's Goodies over there, because Gus, it's always baked with love. Oh, no yummy?
No, because they're... Oh.
Clark Funeral Home, right there in Toronto. And, of course, DeCarlo's Pizza, Paul and Joanne Barnes on 4th Street. 47-7 here, third quarter. Continuous clock, we're at 9:09 now, 47-7. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Dorsey looks to throw. He has a man open, and it's going to be intercepted, and flags come flying. I'm not sure if that's going to stick or not.
They're going to call Cam Baker for interference, I think. But I'm going to tell you what.
They did.
They did, but, man, was he in position. I'm not sure that was interference. Nice job by Cam. He actually turned back his head and everything. He was on the inside. He was in a better position to catch that ball than Central. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they're going to call him.
They're going to say he pushed off.
Interference for a push, but I'm going to tell you that was pretty good coverage.
Unbelievable. 8:56, and for some reason...
One might say, and this is my new terminology now, you ready?
Okay.
One might say like a stadium blanket covers a spectator. How you like that?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
But is it an Afghan or is it a...
Yeah, in my day, Dave's right. In my day, it was an Afghan.
A throw? So here he goes. Dorsey looks, drops back. Look, they're going to go with that same exact play again and pick on him, as it's going to be an incomplete as Baker. They were trying to get Baker again, but it didn't work.
They went back to the well, and Baker, that time, they don't get called. It was all the same coverage to me. The actual first one that he got called on, the ball was underthrown. That's why I said he was in a better position to catch it, and he did.
So with that, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting on the 37-yard line. Clock does continue to roll. 8:11 here in counting. Quad set. Twins to both sides. Looking. They're going to hand it off, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere, as the whole entire front line of the defense was right there waiting on him. That would be Sedis as the ball carrier.
Again, just nowhere to go. Nowhere up the middle. Nowhere.
So let's try as Twins go up. It's going to be an option. This time Dorsey's going to keep it and gets a couple of yards, but that's about it. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Crusaders.
Well, you're definitely in 4-down territory. I mean, what does it hurt, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to see 4th and long here.
Crusaders looks like they're going to take a timeout, and they are, with 7:03 here to play in the third quarter. Hey, tomorrow's going to be an interesting day, too, as well. You want to know why?
I have a guess.
Go ahead. Let me hear the guess.
The guess is we are broadcasting volleyball?
Oh, no, I was talking about we were going tomorrow night to eat. But sure, yeah, we're going to broadcast the volleyball. I'm just kidding. No, it's volleyball. We're going to have the girls in action tomorrow for the sectional final.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock will be the first volley. See?
Yeah.
I heard you. We need to
brush up on
our volleyball. I heard some girls were listening. And some players were listening, and we need to freshen up on the volleyball.
I thought we did pretty good.
I thought we did too
I guess we didn't know anything.
That's a back volley, by the way. When they hit it up and it goes back.
I found that out. Yeah. Well, I did say when you hit it backwards.
You did.
I just didn't know it was called back volley.
We got the spikes good, though.
So I got spikes, digs,
aces?
blocks,
You got the
aces.
aces?
Yeah.
Listen.
In the net.
I got Toronto's name right. We're good. Here we go. 6:56. Join us tomorrow. That's going to be a volley at 2 o'clock as we wish the girls good luck tomorrow. As Dorsey's in the backfield. He's going to look. He's going to have a throw, and it's going to be picked. Oh, dropped, but Cam Baker was right there for the interception. Incomplete. Wow.
That would have been his second one because the first one they called interference on.
Yeah, it's true.
Even though I think he got it. But Cam had that one too. Like I said, we've done a great job recognizing plays and breaking on the ball. I mean, he read that from the get-go. He read Dorsey's eyes the whole time. He broke on it. And I'm going to tell you, a half a step further, I actually think they got a hand in there to knock it away because
I agree.
He would have been gone with his speed.
So that turns the ball over on downs to the Red Knights as they'll take over here with 6:36 in the third. 47-7's the score. Trips to the right, or twins to the right. Aiden Mick going to hand it off. He has a hole outside, and he found it. It's going to be Baker. Keeps his feet moving as he gets to the 50-yard line. And they're going to stop the clock to move the chains?
No.
It's not supposed to.
It's not.
And they didn't.
Yeah, it's still running. And it should.
Well, I know. I was looking at the official down there who stopped the clock.
Well, and
then the other one just said, nope.
Oh, is that right? He
she stopped it, and the head official said, nope, keep it running.
Yeah. Well, I think they still go through their procedures, maybe,
Oh, absolutely. They're mechanics.
Yeah.
As Mick, this time he's going to keep it. He's going to try to go to the outside. Nope, he's going to kind of change field directions a little bit. He's going to shake and bake as the Red Knights are right now. Beautiful block. As it goes out of bounds right at the 38-yard line.
They're going to call a flag on that.
I do. I see a flag on that.
Oh, my gosh. Those were two level. They were at the same time.
I'm not happy with that at all.
No. As they are, there's two, wow, two really hard hits there, two blocks that, and I'm not sure. I mean, they were just, he cut back and they were legit blocks, I thought. They threw a flag, as those guys started to run, and I'm not sure which one blocked him. As Central is half onto the field.
It's going to be interesting here.
Yeah, they're sorting all this up. They're going to say targeting.
Yep, they're going to call head-to-head.
And he's ejected.
He's ejected.
That's Ashton. Looks like they called it on Ashton.
They did, I believe, as he got up. I think they're going to wait to find out who first.
Well, Ashton got up, but is it him or Fancher?
I'm not sure. They're still kind of trying to determine what's going on. Still 5:32 here to play in the third quarter, 47-7. He's still down.
Yeah. I would say let's see the replay, but I don't think we want to.
I didn't even hit it after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. So Frankie's talking to the head referee there, and he's getting an explanation. I think he's like, I think they're ejecting somebody.
Yeah, someone is ejected from the Red Knights. I'm really not sure exactly.
I think it.
But one of the great news, though, is you do see the Crusader player up and walking off the field on his own.
Oh, yeah.
That's number 52. Who is it?
That's Fancher.
50.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was.
It's Fancher. Yeah, they're going to throw Fancher out. I thought as Ashton got up, I thought it was him, but he went to talk to Fancher, right?
Yep.
And then I thought he was just telling him, hey, I think I'm out. But it looks like Fancher's the one that the foul is on.
But that's going to take the ball now all the way back to the Red Knights' 38-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, I think.
The thing is, with a game being like this, you don't want it to get out of control now.
No, and the game is pretty much determined, right? Unless some crazy thing would happen, the game's pretty much determined. And with a continuous clock, especially 47, you're up 40 points. I mean, they have to score twice to get the clock to stop like normal, right?
Absolutely.
And get out of that. So.
Well, especially right now, too, when you're controlling your own destiny for the fact that you know you're probably going to be playing next week. You really don't want to get your own players hurt at this point in time with trips to the right, or trips to the left, twins to the right.
And here's the thing. Does he have to sit then?
There's a flag on the play. As they're going to give it to Shane Keenan. Keenan's just going to keep the ball running. He's going to stay on his feet until he's just probably going to fall right around the 41-yard line.
So since he got ejected, is he out 2 games? And he wouldn't be eligible for next week?
I believe so, but don't hold me to it as there is a flag on the play.
I mean, I think that he would be ineligible.
It's going to be a legal procedure against the Red Knights, that flag, and I do believe you're correct. Don't hold me to it.
I mean, that's a crazy penalty because, you know, this game's pretty much done. Like I said, unless something major would happen. And so to pick that up now and then so you're out the rest of this game, which is irrelevant at this point with a continuous clock and up 40. But next week during the playoffs, he's got to sit, I think.
I know if we get thrown out, it's a 2-game as a coach.
Me and you?
No, I mean, I'm thinking as coaching-wise, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do believe it's a player, too, as well. I'll have to look that up real quick for you here as it's. Yeah, he is ineligible. He would be.
That's what I thought.
But I'm going to check it out one more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here we go. This time it's going to be Mick. Mick's going to keep it. He's going to follow the blockers up top as he's going to get to the 40-yard line, and that's where he's going to go. Down. It's going to be 2nd down now for the Red Knights. It was 1st and 27. It's going to be 2nd and 19 now.
All right, so we're going to get the continuous clock moving. We're down inside, or coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the 3rd. As the Red Knights come to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide outs here. We're going to make that 3. We're going to send Jay Snett out along with Boucher to the left. There's a snap. Mick drops back looking to throw. Still has it. He's going to lob one up for Keenan, who's going to go off his fingertips and incomplete. Thought he had it. It was right around the 50-yard line. It's going to be incomplete, and the Red Knights will have now a 3rd down and 19. But again, normally that clock would stop. It is not now. We are in a continuous clock situation. And so now Red Knights have to get all the way to the Crusader 40 for a 1st down. So 19 to go here as they're on their own 41-yard line. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. Mick quickly out. Boucher catches 40, 45, 50, gets a block. 40, 35, 30. One man to beat. He's going to get tackled and driven out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. We're going to close to the 20. 22-yard line going to be enough for a Red Knight 1st down.
Yep. I'm sorry, I just walked back in. I was trying to do some research.
Well, yeah, and I think he is out for next game, too.
Yeah, he is.
So that's a
ineligible.
shame because he's a senior. He's an anchor on that line. And
Red Knights Looks like they're going to call a timeout, and they do. With a minute 40 here on the clock in the third, they're going to take their timeout. So Central has 1 timeout left here, and Red Knights have 2 to talk some things over.
Well, interesting. That's a shame. Because we're going into the playoffs now, and so every game is a privilege, right? You got to earn every one. You're not guaranteed.
Especially where the Red Knights are going to sit, because I did some research earlier.
Right.
I mean,
you have a stat sheet somewhere.
I do. I'm trying to find it.
I think it's on this side, maybe.
I think I put it in the back because I wasn't going to use it anymore. Here it is. And we do some likeliness type deal because we really don't know where everything else is going to fall.
Sure.
So we do know right now we're in the 13th spot.
Right.
All right.
With a win.
With a win, that might move us up. It's going to be very, very close to either 12 or 13. If we do move up to 12 with this win, as they're going to hand the ball off to Baker, Baker's going to stay on his feet as he goes to the 10-yard line and then gets gang tackled right around the 9. If for some reason we win, we should, if we did math correctly, that should move us to 12. Independence right now is winning too as well, thanks to Coach Manning to give me a score up there. It was, I believe it was 35-8 Independence in the third quarter. So with that should move us to 12. Independence will stay at 3. So there's a good chance that we're going to Independence maybe next weekend. Now, once again, that's not official. That's unofficial, as Aiden Mick hands the ball off to Baker. Baker's going to put his head down and keep his feet running as he breaks through it and goes in for a touchdown.
And I believe that's Baker's second, right?
I believe so. That's his third, actually.
Oh, it is?
Look at the way he busted out of this as Aiden Mick hands the ball off to Baker. Baker's going to put his head down and keep his feet running as he breaks through it and goes in for a touchdown.
And I believe
we're at 53-7 right now.
All right, so I'm getting people texting because we're a little unsure about that. So the penalty for fighting apparently is an ejection and a 2-game suspension. There's a video review for the targeting, so that's not necessarily set in stone then.
Correct.
Right? And so they still have to look into the call at some state level or whatever for the targeting. So he may be okay as Keenan takes a knee on the extra point, which I think is a good, classy move.
Agreed. I'm not sure anyone told Dickinson, though. As the snap was high, he hurried up, jumped up to try to catch it, and then that's when Keenan just caught it and then kneeled.
Yeah. So
with the score right now, 53-7 with 42 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter.
Right. So Coach Hodgkiss basically giving me some updates here.
He knows
after video review, 1-game suspension may still be in play. So he still may have to sit that 1 game if, depending on how the video turns out, right?
Absolutely. But even due to the ejection, I believe that he is still out 1. So, he would know more than I would because he's the man who knows all. And I'm not just saying that because I coach with the man. Cam Baker, 11 carries for 78 yards, 3 TDs on the night. And we truly appreciate it. But sitting here kind of looking, that playoff game will be next Saturday. I'm guessing it's going to be an evening game, probably 7 o'clock.
I would think.
And right now, it's bouncing back between Independence and Dalton. But I have a feeling because of Independence winning, I haven't got a Dalton score. I'm not real sure either what's going on with them. Dalton, we could be going to either Independence or we could be going to Dalton. Those are the two I looked at. I was thinking Cuyahoga Heights, but I don't think that's going to be an option now with that win. So those are just unofficial likely things. Oh, Dalton right now is up 30-28 over Norway.
Oh, that's close.
So that's a really close game. Thank you, Husey.
Norway or Norwalk?
Norwayne.
Norwayne.
Like Little Wayne, but with a Nor in front of it. There's the kickoff. He's going to see some sidelines. He's going to try to run down. He's actually going to stay on his feet at the 50, crosses to the 40, still spins until finally he goes out of bounds around the 36-yard line.
18.
Good return, actually.
Nice return.
Yeah, good return.
He's brought down by number 17, Connor Peters.
Well,
So Connor Peters pushes him out of bounds.
okay. Looks like there's still 19 seconds to go, believe it or not, in the third.
I think I was saying Dalton's to Dalton.
It is Dalton. It's not Dalton.
No, I'm right.
Dalton.
I thought so. I'm not sure. Oh, well. It's some team up there. So here we go. Dorsey goes under center as they're just going to let the third quarter tick off as we go here into the fourth quarter with the score. Your Red Knights 53. Steubenville Catholic Central 7. Shout out to Blake and Brody Close from Linda. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. As we'll have more details. Also, by the way, make sure you check out the Toronto High School Athletic Facebook page. Mark, our AD, Mr. Mark Farrell, does a wonderful job of putting information up there. So probably tomorrow or Monday, you'll actually he'll have probably where we're going, where we're playing, and how you can get tickets to that game. If you can't make it, well, we're hoping to take the road trip for you. So join us next Saturday. But once again, where? We don't know. How? We don't know. And the biggest question I got,
where are we going to eat?
That was the biggest. That's what I got. I got someone literally said to me, and I quote, "Where you eating?" I was like, so it depends on where we go, right?
Yeah, sure does.
For some reason, I feel like we've been to Independence before, pal.
We have been to Independence years ago. I remember I was coaching.
Yeah, that's where we played that one year.
You played there, yeah. Nate Walker was our tailback.
Dorsey this time is going to go ahead and pitch it out to the outside as he gets across the 40. And that is going to be pitched out to Deshaun Settis.
Yeah, Settit's the workhorse for them in the backfield. Just a quick toss. Decent gain on it. Going to go about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
So, Silverthorne on the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 6, 11:16 to play. Dorsey's under center. Pitches it out. He's going to take it. And he gets around about the 37, 38-yard line until he goes down. Brings up 3rd down.
Again, tough sledding all night for the Crusaders on the ground. As we are Dorsey in a shotgun formation here. Twins left and right. 4 receiver set with a sidecar. Dorsey going to quarterback keep left side. He's got blockers. He's across the first down yardage, crossed into the 30, and tackled as he does down to the 27, now we'll call it 28-yard line. Enough for a Crusader first down.
First down.
So the Red Knights bending a little bit here. Crusaders on the march.
1st and 10. Here we go as Dorsey goes under center. They're going to hand the ball off again. And he's going to be met by Ashton Ellis.
Settit's getting the call again. Not as much as he got the first down play of the last series. Picks up about 2 off that left side.
9:30 here to play in the game. 2nd and 9, ball on the 27-yard line. 53-7 is your score. Dorsey goes under center. Looks. He's not going to see that as there's a fumble on the play. It's going to be picked up, and he's going to be on the horse as he's going to go to 40. It's going to be Shane Keenan. He's going to take it to 20, the 10, the 5, and he goes in for the end zone for a touchdown.
They got a flag. Or no, not a flag. Is that a flag and a beanbag?
No, that's just a beanbag.
Okay. But I'm going to tell you what, Seth Thomas came off the end unblocked. Dorsey never saw him. Never saw him. Hitting.
And he's going to be on the horse as he's going to go to 40. It's going to be Shane Keenan. He's going to take it to 20, the 10, the 5, and he goes in for the end zone for a touchdown.
They got a flag because you got the stat guy next to you.
I got the stat guy next to me.
And we do have an injured Crusader down. But Keenan runs it in for another touchdown. Wow. Unblocked. Unblocked. He had a full run at him, and
once again, a round of applause for Sedis. He is up on his own, walking over to his bleacher.
Yeah.
Or his.
I think he got hurt trying to tackle Keenan.
He did.
And that's a rough feat for anybody. So we got 59-7 now.
Toronto High School cheerleaders down there on the sideline doing a good job here for us.
They are. They are. I was just laughing because that was Nevaeh up front giving a little bit of muscles. Did you see her at the end there?
I didn't. I turned my head to look down real quick at something.
Oh, okay.
Which
that was just funny. Like they were just cheering, then she started like like one of the muscle builders or whatever.
Posing, huh?
Yeah, it was funny.
As here we go.
I would think we're just going to kneel this as the lower thirds is going to block it.
If I can remember to do that. Yeah, it's going to be Keenan who's going to be right to him as he's just going to kneel it like you said. So once again, extra points no good due to being kneeled. And that's going to be the score right now, 59-7 here with 9:07 left to play in this game. Left to play. Left to play.
Left to play. Yeah.
Vienna Matthew right now, who is sitting at 12, is down 16-8 to Pinatumin in the fourth quarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just got the message coming in through that Matthews is down. They're sitting right in front of us, 16-8 to Piatumi in the fourth quarter. So maybe we'll take a look at that score a little bit more too, as well as we get kind of closer to the end of this game. If you're still watching,
yeah.
If you're still,
I think people are because I'm getting text still. There's a bunch of conflicting information on the high school targeting, and Coach Hotchkiss has zero clue what is going to happen. Well, thanks for all the info that you just gave me before that.
No matter what, it's going to be an interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know I know he's out of this game. I'm not sure what's going to go on for the playoffs or the next game, but
maybe we'll try to have an update for you tomorrow during the girls' volleyball game. If we know or anything beforehand, we'll try to push some information along to you tomorrow if their camera decides to stay connected for us. As Ashton Ellis gets the kick, as it's going to bounce and goes right into the hands of number 4, Michael DiCarlo. DiCarlo is going to go to the right, and a nice tackle right there by the Red Knights. Is that Saloni?
No, I think that's Russ Dickinson.
Number 2?
Number 8.
Or number 8 it is, Russell Dickinson. Man, the numbers sometimes.
Number 4, Michael DiCarlo. He's brought down by number 8, Russ Dickinson.
Well, we still got 8:50 to go. For a continuous clock, these 2 quarters are taking an awful long time.
So, Steubenville Central comes to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10, ball on the 29. He looks, he's going to pitch it out. He's going to follow the workhorses as he tries to find the middle, but the Red Knights do a really nice job of keeping everything contained.
They do. And we got a lot of fresh jerseys in there, I think. No, maybe not. I see a couple. I think he's letting the seniors play. Well, I thought I did. I thought I saw him, but I don't know. Now that I'm looking around, I'd say no.
Well, it looks like Caden Benton changed jerseys.
I think he did.
Back to 77 from 34.
He did, yeah.
As this time Dorsey is going to do an option. As
got a flag come down again.
Thrown from the back from the side judge far towards Steubenville Catholic Central's sideline, and we're going to get a hold against the Red Knights.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. They might have called that on Cam, as Cam's over to kind of talk to him like he's trying to plead his case, or maybe he's just trying to find out what they're calling. But it's okay because the clock's running anyway. It doesn't matter. It's not going to make that much of a difference, I don't believe. So.
Mm-mm. But with that penalty, it's going to be a first down, Crusaders.
1st and 10, Crusaders.
Dorsey under center is going to hand it off. As he gets to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be number 32, the ball carrier. And that's going to be Timmy Lamanti.
Number 22, Aiden Philby in on the stop.
6:37. I don't think that clock has moved.
I know, it seems like it, huh?
59-7. Red Knights. As Dorsey goes under center, hands the ball off again, and nowhere for him to go.
No.
Maybe just back to the original line of scrimmage.
So now that'll bring up 3rd and 5 as the Red Knights forming that wall. As it's been, like I said, they've had a couple plays here or there, but the Red Knights up front have just shut down everything.
Check this out from the guys to my right, pal. Ashton Ellis tackles tonight. 5 solos, 13 assists.
He's everywhere. Ashton is a phenomenal player.
Unbelievable.
He is. Central's going to burn their last time out.
They are. With 5:40 here to play in the game, 59-7 is the score. I wish I had the camera on up here just to see Suffy's facial expression as we go, timeout. The head just falls and just shakes.
Oh, my.
What do you wish you could see behind the camera?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if I'm them, you can't take it with you.
Absolutely.
So you might as well.
And to be honest with you right now, Steubenville Catholic Central was coming in at 18, kind of controlling. Well, not really sure what was going on because they need help if they were planning on getting into the playoffs.
Sure they would have made the 16. But
No.
It's close.
I mean, they would have needed a good bit of help.
Right.
But Matthews losing right now helps the Red Knights out.
I thought you said Matthews was winning 30-28.
No, Matthews was losing
30-28.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. But that was in the 3rd?
That was in, let me look, because that was a while ago when I got that message. As Dorsey, back in the shotgun formation, looks to throw. He has a man open, and it's going to be kind of overthrown a little bit. Incomplete. Matthews, who's sitting at 12, is down 16-8 to Pinatumin in the 4th quarter.
Fourth quarter? How much in the 4th? I'm sorry, I'm looking at a text.
I didn't have a time on that. It just said
in the 4th, though.
In the 4th.
Okay.
16-8 to Pinatumin, which where we were last week.
Mm-hmm.
So trips to the left. Dorsey in the shotgun. We're going to get an offside call against the Red Knights. And that's going to take them right to the line, so it's going to depend on where they spot it, if they're going to come away with a first down or not.
I think they're going to give it to him anyway. Well, it's 59-7.
Oh.
Yep, I'll bet you they moved the chains.
One wants to go, the other one doesn't.
And they
do move them.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a first down.
I figured they would.
First down, Crusaders. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Looking, throwing down, has a man, and I can't see a number right there, but did a nice job. It's 14? Was it Brandon Whitman? Did a really nice job collapsing on that.
He did.
Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Dorsey in the shotgun formation. Looking, Dorsey's just going to keep it himself as he's going to be taken down at the 45-yard line.
Guess by who? Ashton Ellis. Grabbed his shoulder pad. I saw him one-handed, took him down. I mean, he's an animal. But we did get a line change now, which is good. Get some of these guys a little bit of PT. These are your future players. They're going to get Ashton off now. Much deserved.
Absolutely. Played one heck of a game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for the play being sent in by the coach as Dorsey's in the shotgun. 3rd and 4. Dorsey looks to throw. It's going to be a short hitch. And it's going to be incomplete. Number 11 was the intended receiver. That's Torricelli.
You got that one, brother, because it ain't spelled like that.
No, it's not. But
we got a phonetic lesson before the game.
Well, you know what that's called, right? Me actually thinking that's how you say it, but being lucky that it's not spelled that way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4th down and 4 for the Crusaders. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. They're going to do a nice little pitch, number 18. He's going to take it, sidestep it, and they're not going to get it. Nice job right there by number 59 for the Red Knights, right. Andy Silverthorne.
Yeah, really good job that time. Of course, Andy's been there all game, but still a good play. And the Red Knights going to take over on downs with 2:15 to go. The clock will stop momentarily. And
yeah, that's where the Red Knights are going to take over. They're looking, I believe you're going to see a nice change completely here, as I can see some different jerseys in the huddle for the defense. Well, and then I can see some normal ones too as well on the offensive line.
Yeah. I think we're going to get a semi-line change here for the Red Knights. Got a couple keys out there. Looks like Russ Dickinson's going to run the quarterback here.
That's what I was wondering, if that was 8 or 6. I couldn't see.
It's 8. Yeah, it's Russ.
So Dickinson, they're going to be throwing a flag on that immediately for some reason. Someone jumped.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a false start on somebody. Let's see who did. Nope, legal substitution by the Red Knights. And so that'll back them up. But continuous clock going. Looks like
there's some confusion. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the Red Knights take a timeout here real quick.
Well, I think we're trying to get guys in and get some guys out, and there's some confusion about who's supposed to be in and not. And so
that's why
you get an illegal substitution when you get some of that stuff. It's almost better to call the timeout, believe it or not, which I know takes another minute or so. But
absolutely. So here we go. Dickinson back in the quarterback in the shotgun position. And that's exactly what I thought was going to happen, is we're going to take a timeout as we're going to try to find out who's going where and who's going who and where and what and how. And you pretty much kind of name it. And that's what we're going to talk it over right now. Because you also got to look at the clock with a minute left on there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in reality, you know, this is You could have took the penalty if you wanted, but I think it's a good call. You get the timeout. You got some guys that want to play, and get them some good reps here. You might as well take the timeout and get things set up like you want it.
Well, agreed too, but especially when you're putting new guys in and there's still only a minute in the game.
Yeah.
Stop the clock. That way they at least get some time.
Yeah.
The Red Knight marching band will be performing after the game. Please stick around.
So we got already pretty much twins to the left, twins to the right. Dickinson in the shotgun. Trying to see who the sidecar is beside him. I can't tell. It's Jace Nett, and they're going to give it to Jace. Jace is going to find a hole. He's going to put his head down as he gets to the 50-yard line.
And the Red Knights may have to snap it one more time. Depends how strict they are.
Ryan Kamako checks into the game for the Red Knights.
5-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. Game clock 5 seconds behind the 40-second clock.
Twins. Left. Twins. Right. Sidecars. Jace. Net. And Dickinson gets the call. As Dickinson's going to put his head down. He's going to run. He has some room, and he slides. And that should be it as the clock is hitting 5 seconds. And that is going to be the game here.
Wow. That is the final.
There we go.
There we go.
That is going to be the final here at Clark Hinkle Field. Your Red Knights 59, Steubenville Catholic Central 7. And granted, there's a lot of questions that have to be answered before we take on the road next week. And that major question is, where are we going? So,
boy, I tell you, we don't know. And so, I thought that was good. You check out the Facebook page probably first.
That's what I would do.
As
Farrell will probably
Mr.
know
Farrell,
tomorrow.
Mark Farrell, our AD, will have that. He'll probably find out tomorrow and post it as quick as he can, so people know what's going on, where we're going, and how to get tickets and all the whole 9 yards. Yeah, what's up for the playoff game, but the Red Knights definitely will be in.
Absolutely.
With a commanding, convincing exclamation point type win tonight, 59-7 over Catholic Central.
Join us tomorrow as the ladies volleyball sectional championship is at 2 o'clock. We'll hope to have all the details and information for you there. Maybe if we know, we'll pass it along to you then too, so we'll make sure we announce it. For all of us here, Riley Fisher, Scotland Littlejohn, Ty Suffaletta, and Noah Carafa. He's Mr. Rob Suffaletta. I am Rich Coburn. That's going to do it for us here tonight. See you and join us tomorrow, everyone. Have a great night. Your final for the last time this year at Clark Hinkle Field. The score, your Red Knights 59, Catholic Central 7. Have a good night, everybody.